The Risk of Rain music today is hitting. Hello. Welcome, greetings to the gamers and the gentlemen out there. In addition to the, check statistics again, it's pulled all the way up from 0.2% female viewership to 0.4%, which means the number has doubled. That means we've gone from 1 to 2 somehow, all right? So, look, I don't want to say that I might be one of the most progressive streamers on the platform. However, the viewership speaks for itself. That's 0.4%, baby. Did you see the new Elden Ring? Music's a bit loud. Music's always a bit loud on this screen. It's not really how I am. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome in. I've got on my little outfit. It is Christmas time. Christmas time is here. Time for joy and time for queers, in the words of Alvin and the Chipmunks. How goes everybody on this day of days? Elden Ring Night Rain does look really good, but I have decided that I'm never going to get excited over a trailer again for as long as I live. Why? It's just kind of poisoned me too many times, and I'm at a point in my life where I'm going to stop worrying about when this game comes out. Will it be plagued by bugs or not? I don't know. We'll figure it out when it releases. I'm not going to spend it. I'm done using my mental energy to think about games that might come out and be good when I've got good games in front of me. Now, recognizing that I'm saying this while launching up a game that's about to look like a 1920s cartoon where I drop balls and it goes bing, 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 and I go, oh, but like, you know what I mean? So hello, everybody. Welcome in. We do have 6 unlocks. I believe that's the profile we were playing on, but I'm not 100% sure. I didn't even realize there were profiles until right now where it said profile. You can't see me right now. Also, the Bazaar devs are on break, but somehow the dually rates have gone down and people are getting tired. I think even the dually players are at a point where they must acknowledge to themselves, I'm bored of playing dually. You can only play so much dually in your life before you're like, something's got to change. Okay, let's make me sitting right around here. Yeah, right around there. So I can move it around in my Twitch. Or in my OBS. I believe we sit right around here, but maybe it'll change map depending. I think right there looks pretty good though. I know you can't read what's currently on the screen. It's fine. I'm here to read for you because I understand most Twitch viewers don't know how to read, so don't worry. Immediately draft and place 3 holder triggers. Yeah, I'll probably just take that one. He ignored the rat daddy message. What do you like? I can't make a big deal about every time someone calls me daddy, then I wouldn't be able to leave the house in the morning. After each tribute, gain a spell trigger draft. That's right. I mean, that seems pretty good. The spells are, from last time when we played, they were insane. Damage the practice dummy and earn 400 for each point of damage inflicted. So this goes crazy with the one sword that makes us deal more damage to them, but I don't really know if it'll do anything aside from that. Lying is a sin, Salted. Aren't we all? Immediately draft and place 3 plant triggers. Sure, I do love industry plants. That's why I only listen to Ice Spice. Whenever a limited trigger consumes a charge, all adjacent triggers gain 0.1 molt. You may re-roll boons. I mean, that's probably going pretty good. Probably, I don't know. We're running out of the unlocks in here, man. The last drop of a tribute would end without satisfying the tribute, spawn 10 coin balls, then destroy retirement fund. Well, I mean, like, it's something. Ballmart seems good, though, so I'm down to get Ballmart. I do love me, I mean, Black Friday, that's the kind of place I'll be dying over a waffle iron. I believe that's where it happened. Look, you'll have to forgive me. It's been a while. We're on Ballionaire ++, and I'm honestly just going to hop right in. I don't foresee it potentially being an issue. During your ascent, stuff will happen. I know. The start of the run, place the burden of avarice. Feed it 50 balls by the last drop, or lose all of your money. Okay. Seems a little hard. Cooldowns last 200% longer. That's whatever. Each time you consecutively re-roll in a standard, you get 1 less. Okay. These are rough ones. So what if I just put it right here? Whenever you re-roll, all holder triggers gain a deposit. Sure, that works with the one that we're trying to go for here. Gain 1 charge. You are limited, not a holder, but every time that this one does anything, it'll give molt to everything around it. So for the time being, we're just gonna start dropping like this, baby. Bonk to earn 200. We don't really want anything that's bonked to earn, but like the pumpkins are back on the menu. This is horrible. This is atrocious. I kind of didn't think, oh, because it has to actually bonk it to do anything there. We might have thrown the run then by me doing this. I say we might have thrown, sorry. Let me be more apt with ourselves here. I might have thrown the run. But you are a holder. So we do this, and then how do I scale my? Whenever you re-roll. Okay. So then all we do here is we double re-roll. 1, 2. And then we'll put a juggler down. It's not gonna do anything right now, but like this is getting me $1,600. So we're not out, which honestly, there's a world in which I believe we should be out, but just because we're doing nothing with this one, using a removal, using anything, sometimes skipping is best. Dude, this game looks like it'll give me a migraine. Welcome to the world of gambling. It's slippery when wet, baby. Now that one, we have satisfied it. You earned enough for the tribute there. Love to see it. This will spawn a caterpillar that can then go upwards. Immediately draft and place 3 holders. That's perfect because we're all about holders. Bonked by water ball, hold it, and then it will spawn as many water balls as we need. We put that over here. We put that over here. Well, son of a bitch, you're not gonna believe this one. You put that one over here and you drop. So then what we're gonna do is roll once and we're off. Because now we don't really care about any of these from what I can tell. We're just throwing a teleporter. Are you gonna explain the theory behind what you're doing? I don't think that I even feasibly could. When bonked, game based off damage? Sure, why not? We'll see what you got going on for us. The answer is not much. Okay. Roll me once. Some will say shame on you. And then place another anchor at the bottom. Is it a random holder gets a charge, or is it all holders get a charge? All holder triggers gain 1 deposit. You're a holder, and yet when I re-rolled, you didn't get anything. And it's whenever you re-roll, correct? Whenever you re-roll, I don't know why it didn't work. Maybe I'm misunderstanding something. Wait, why aren't you holding it? The water ball went straight through the dam. Do the dams not work? That doesn't seem right. It's going straight through it. But for what reason would it possibly go directly? Because am I bonked by a water ball? Hold this ball. It's 100% being bonked by a water ball and not holding that ball. Which I don't know why. Whatever, at least we're able to grow those ones up. We need something to start getting this limited one going. Maybe bonked by a water ball, turn into a plant, sure. Immediately draft 3 holders. Whenever a limited consumes a charge, get something. After each tribute, get a spell trigger draft. We'll go for spells from now on. I mean, you are going to win again, somehow. We'll put this right here so we can start our lake going crazy, but I don't think it's going to do anything much. What's this game's lore? We're here to drop balls, and that's kind of like it for right now. But I am pretty sick at dropping these balls. Okay. Hold this ball. I don't want any of you, actually. Another pumpkin is crazy good for us, in addition to this going wild with how many it actually hits there. Only got 400 for hitting it. It's all right. I kind of want to get rid of my teleporter because I just don't see me using it. I'm just going to place another anchor, though. It's something for the time being. That's a little bit more money. We've already cleared this one. Put a captain's hat somewhere, probably somewhere down here. Now, what are we looking for on this run? I don't know. Speaking of balls, holy shit, the FNAF lore has gone off the deep end and in the shittiest way possible. Now, I will say, it concerns me that that's speaking of balls. It's a game about nothing but dead children, which, you know, I've got a lot of respect for. Vacancy, whenever you remove a trigger, everything rerolls and removals can be used interchangeably. I kind of fuck with that one. It's so helpful. Spell, teleport, get a random, do 1 damage to all. Okay. So what do the stacks do? Because it says for each, for each in the stack, do 1. So in that case, place this right down here, because it doesn't matter. But like, maybe this is just a situation in which people have different tastes in music. However, I don't understand what there is to like. They fuck in the books. A FNAF Freddy monster takes over the body of the dead. Freaky Freddy smashes. Look, honestly, I think the saddest part of it is that, like, I'm hearing this and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, that's feasible. Yeah, that sounds like what they do. Sounds about right to me. Fair enough. Imagine if you had your actual brains scratched with like human nails. I don't know if this is gonna sound right or not, but I feel like that could fix me. Just one day of it, man, and I'd be like, yeah, you know what, I'm set. This is all I needed. And here I was trying things that don't matter. I don't think I care about any of these, but technically I'm not re-rolling when I do that one. 5% chance to discover the secret. Whenever we discover it, we get extra stuff, and our holders are scaling higher. It's probably worthwhile. Bonk it, carry the wallet. It's not gonna happen. Jump rope. I'm down to kind of bounce around a little bit. For the time being, I understand we're doing absolutely nothing. Yeah. Okay. Transfer a charge. Whenever a ball is spawned, whenever a ball destroys an attackable, it gains 3, immediately gain 5 rerolls. That's what we need the most likely. Deals damage to everything. Spawn an ignition ball. Spawning balls does go crazy. Unfortunately, I don't exactly have anything for it. So put another one into the Spell of Blight. Whenever my balls spawn, you gain $5. Yeah, that's not gonna work, buddy, all right? My friend already did that one to me in college. So better luck next time. We'll put another magic castle down here. If 1 was good enough for Mickey to start an entire franchise, 2's got to be great, right? We did 2 damage there, so we got a little bit of money out of our dummy. I don't think it was worthwhile, though. It seems pretty bad. Automatically discover a secret. I don't care. Roll me, skip me, and drop it. We love to see it. The dam is insane. It is our #1 carry. I understand that saying that aloud, it makes it sound like whenever I talk aloud about the game, I'm like, it really is the best game to ever do. How did our caterpillar die? Because I definitely placed a caterpillar down here at one point, and they're definitely no longer with us. Draft from Magic Castle. I think that I just keep going with stacking up this one. If you had to change careers, what would you change to? I think I'd probably go with a respectable job where it's like you get a lot of praise for the good that you do. So I was thinking maybe I'd work in the service industry because everybody seems so nice to fast food employees that it would just, I think it would be really nice to be able to help people out get their food and get the biggest reward of all, which is the smile on someone's face as they yell at me for forgetting the no pickles. I don't know, just something about it seems right to me. Okay, that does destroy the one up top. We're huge. Now we're unleashed. No, but actually, I don't think I've ever given it much thought. If that wasn't apparent from my answer. And if that wasn't apparent, then this isn't either. No, let's, nah. Yeah, just skip me. These all kind of suck, and we can just do this. Turn our balls into the other ones, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, because I don't really ever think that I had too much of a plan. I didn't even plan on really being a web dev. I just knew I wanted to do something that would let me type on a computer all day. And it turns out that being a web dev was the easiest one. So that's pretty much how I ended up in the... You're probably wondering how I got here. All limited triggers start with an extra 3 charges. I think that's probably worthwhile. And then what are we looking for? Spell of Ignition. Because now we hit it, we spawn a fireball, we get 2 water balls. The water balls immediately go into the dam. You're seeing where this is going. Consume this and spawn a fireball. That's just the exact opposite of what we need. Houseplant, no. Magical castle, you know I have to. You're a web dev? Don't ask, look. I understand it's impressive the way I'm able to type like a hex code and change the colors of stuff. Try to keep your pants on, all right? I know it's probably one of the most attractive jobs of all time. Oh, was that you're a firefighter? Yeah, that must be really hard. I had to type in order to round the edges of a button, okay? So I have fucked up somewhat, but not really, because I can place it here to stack it, and then we can redraft this one, which actually has more triggers. So if anything, I look like a damn genius because of packing tape. I honestly forgot packing tape was over there, but we will take it. 16,000. Can I be honest? The piggy bank is everything. Not gonna lie, hot take, the fast food industry sucks at both ends. You go to your local McDonald's, you sound a bit mean. You're tired, you get your food shit in, or you get screamed at because you forgot 2 lettuce slices. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's hard at all to be the person ordering the fast food. I think that's the easiest part of it. I have galactic beef with all web devs. What are you, just jealous that I'm gonna be on TikTok all day? Just say it. Yeah, we'll just skip those and drop. But I don't think that it's hard for me to say, give me a number 5 with no pickles. And then if they happen to be like, by the way, oops, there's pickles on it. I think that my world continues on moving. On the other end of it, if I see somebody who looks visibly pissed off walking in and I'm working behind the counter, I'm like, oh, I'm done. Dear Lord, just kill me. You earned 254,000 and barely satisfied it. Now you must earn 600,000. Well, that is going to be a bit rough now. In it. Ooh, this sucks. I kind of forgot about that whole other thing that's going on. Just drop something over here. Age twice is skip any triggers, gain a reroll. We don't have any agers, so I will do this one. And then if we see nothing we like, unfortunately, we love this one. So I'm going to remove that and replace here and then put this there. But at some places you do basically suck the guy's dick to not get your food spit in. Just say Popeyes. We all know you mean Popeyes. Trust me, I'm aware how Popeyes operates, okay? It is. But like, it's also there, right? Because I'd be losing my mind too. Okay, well, we got to drop our water again. Put another spell of ignition to put water back out again. Then get more fire spawning, even though the fire goes pretty much anywhere aside from where I need it to be. What are we at right now? Not the greatest odds. I won't lie. It's looked nicer before. I'm going to skip so I can earn a reroll so that next time we can reroll and I can deposit into all of my holders, especially including the piggy bank. Do I need another one of these? No. Do I need another one of these? Need is a strong word, but I kind of want it. Okay, one of those moved, so we can get this going. That nest can get it, not gonna lie. It's a collection of twigs with eggs within it. With that said, hell yeah. I just noticed the Illuminati eye tracks the cursor. Don't post this onto r/UFOs, all right? They're going through a really rough time right now, so whatever you do, do not be like, guys, this game has the Illuminati in it, all right? They're desperate to believe anything right now. It's rough for them. I believe, oh no, you still have your cooldown lengthened. We're probably gonna lose this run, and I'd love to say it's through no fault of my own, but I do believe that would be a lie. I think we're gonna lose this run because I invested too hard in the idea of agers. Or sorry, in the idea of pumpkins. When pumpkins cooldowns get doubled, therefore, same with this one's cooldown getting doubled. That's my final drop, isn't it? That's pathetic. That's pathetically sad. That was really bad. Listen, man, if it's their right to shit and piss in something, I'm gonna put it in my mouth. It's my right to reach over the counter and rip their balls off. Look. Here's the thing you gotta consider, right? A lot of people are probably pretty mean to them. Therefore, well, also, I'm not ever mean at all, I think, so I don't think it'd be a problem for me. Prohibit them is so easy because you just kind of place it thusly and ignore them completely. Is this the most optimal placing as far as I'm concerned? Agers age twice as fast. We're going for the ager build. I didn't check any of the other ones. Each drop, where's the Visard? Okay, teleporters have a 75% chance to not work. Both of those suck. Neither of you are agers. So I've really got nothing to go off of here. I'm just gonna put a random gem down here and we can see what happens. It's the worst luck of all time. But dude, if you want to like look at something and feel better about yourself, you should go on r/UFOs because it is the funniest subreddit of all time. And I don't say that because I'm like, oh man, look how dumb these people are thinking UFOs exist. I probably believe in aliens because, like, pretty big world, most likely there's something else out there. With that said, these people are posting a photo of a plane they saw overhead. It is so unbelievably funny. Yo, we actually got the butterfly to work. On the not as bright side, I think that we're just gonna die. I don't see a world where we do anything other than like just lose here, because I'm not hitting any of my shit that gives points. Earn 200 for each tomato you hit. Just give me something. Dude, they've given me nothing. Okay, this is tragic. It hit once. Yeah, all right. Well, you know what? Fine. I'm just going to drop this one. Am I crazy? I feel like the planes with the red and green lights are pretty common. See, that's like the saddest part, right? You're not crazy. And that's what sucks. Any trigger adjacent to a mover has 0.5 molt. Each time you consecutively reroll. Okay, so we don't want movers. We'll do the exact same thing we did last time. The first time you earn in excess, you may reroll boons. All right, we'll do this one. Shit. I mean, it is... Wait, are you a mover? You are a mover. We don't want movers at all. So don't care about movers. Place a magic castle right there. We're going to do the exact same thing we did last time, but this time we're just cactus there. Gives us 400 every time. Carrying the wallet, I don't really know about all that necessarily. I guess we can try it out. I mean, I'm not going to be touching anything for a while, but... Consume all the balls carryables and hold them. Earn for each one that it's a holding at the end. Put it down there in case we can get anything going. When this one's bonked, it does something. Well, unfortunately for you, we're not bonking anything. You're a mover, so I don't care. You're a vehicle. When this ball causes a holder deposit, cause an extra deposit. Sure, we'll do this one, I guess. But you know, I don't think that a lot of them are like made for the world. By the way, we were able to somehow very barely make it through. No movers. We don't want any of that. No. We'll just throw a cooldown clock here. Someday this will make us so much money, I hope. Well done, you earned enough, but not enough really. Put another one down here. Draft holders. Sure. Wow. So we got piggy bonk. Hold on. Motherfuckers, when investing into Hawk Tuah coin, I will not accept Hawk Tuah coin slander. All right, no, most people just don't understand that it is going to the moon still. Yes, right now it looks like it's in a very negative spot, but you gotta imagine how awesome it's gonna look later. Sure, right now it seems like people got scammed, but that's a big accusation when all she wanted to do was foster a community. She said so herself. You don't think she'd lie to the people, do you? I don't personally. I think it's an insane accusation, honestly. All right, we need something to do anything. Motherfucker. Okay, this one's starting to go up in value a little bit. Place a water block too and see what we can get going. There's at least some money. Is it enough to make it through? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this one is done. This is a toasted run. We've got a ton of ball marts down there. We're starting our own concrete jungle. People are gonna be very happy when they'll no longer be able to walk the streets. That's gonna be awesome for them. We're able to destroy the smoke. Okay. Bad start again. I think it was mainly the first one. I shouldn't have put it up there. I don't think I need to. Yeah. Like, I think like Bitcoin and Dogecoin are like one-time gimmicks. You only invest once. Bitcoin is a little bit different because at least it's the standardized one, but like, now am I in saying you should go invest in it? Yeah, man, definitely listen to investment advice off of a guy who is talking through a rap model on Twitch. I really think that's a great idea. No, I seriously think that it's gonna work out really well for you if you listen to precisely what I have to say. Yeah, for sure. No, I see no way it could possibly go poorly whatsoever. We're gonna do the ball build again because agers might age slower. That doesn't matter for ball build. Remember how I said we're gonna do the ball build? Everything has changed the second I saw a cave. Caves are my beloved. Hold on. Fuck the cave. I understand I just said that. We're going back to this one because now we can cause extra deposits. Did you need to destroy the cave? No, and I probably shouldn't have. Thank you for checking. Roll me. Anchor placed at the bottom. Drop me. Hopefully we can hit the anchor. If we hit the anchor just a couple of times. What, you aren't a giant ass, right? No, like I am, obviously. I'm just like, you know, maybe don't listen to me financially. Is more, I suppose, the point I'm going for here. We need to get somewhat lucky here. You are a vehicle, not a mover. Okay. Put this over here. We got a little lucky. You motherfucker, dude. Oh, all I'm gonna do is, I guess, just start runs and go, yep, it's impossible to win. Okay. Agers age slower. We're not doing agers. Got it. Don't put any movers down. Got it. Okay, so agers and movers are out. That to me says yet again, surprise, surprise, it's a holder. You are not an ager, nor are you a mover, but I don't really know what the houseplant does. Because it has a 2-second cooldown and it calls itself a spawner, but I have no clue how it is one. I've also never invested into anything, so like take everything I say with a bag of salt. No, I think that if watching TikTok podcasts on investment has taught me anything, you never having invested at all actually makes you more of a resource on how people should invest, not less. Because they'll be like, I've never invested, but if I was going to, and then they'll continue to give you advice on stuff. Agers age slower. Luckily, the caterpillar lives one more day. I was really worried that that was just going to be the instant end of his life. Wow, how much slower is it? Because it feels bad right now. Okay, second cave. But what about second cave, sir? Well, rest in peace, the boy who lived. Sorry, little Harry Potter reference. I know that everybody loves J.K. Rowling and everything she has to say, and I think we can all agree that it's a really good sign that she has her Twitter and loves to keep it up to date. Sorry, her Xer. I would hate to be, you know, I'd be no worse than her if I dead named the website like that, so that's on me. We'll just throw a cactus over here. $400 free each time. When you remove a holder, deposit its remaining value among all holders equally. We don't really have any holders on the board right now. It's looking like it's going to be a cave run, which always works out oh so well for me. But like, imagine the world where we go straight down the left. Every time we're just going to go to the right. If he ain't telling you to invest in Hawktoy, then wait another 18 more years. Exactly. He's got no clue what he's saying. It's still going to the moon. I know right now it's looking dicey, but everything ebbs and flows. You wouldn't go to the ocean shore and say, oh, sorry, can't fish ever again. The tide's gone in. No, that'd be crazy. You know that it's going to come back. Same thing is true for Hawk to a coin. This ager is taking so long. We are getting at least a little bit of money. That's the best I could ever ask for. A brick, it's just no. We don't have to gum up our board if we don't feel it necessary. I think we just lose. And I know that you're going to say salted slices. Hasn't that been all you've been doing? Hold on. Drop this one. Place down packing tape. Ice cubes. When you remove a trigger, gain a draft of a different trigger with a matching trait or ability. That didn't happen, though. Am I crazy? Whatever. We drop cactus. Cactus comes back. Then we also get clover. Clover comes back. We drop cactus. Cactus comes back. Then we also get tomato. Tomato can just sit right there. And then bada bing, bada boom. All of a sudden, we've got so much money that I don't even know what to do with it. And it's the easiest way to beat it I've ever seen. See, the joke is I did the math wrong. Do you guys know what's going to happen in 18 years? This guy is Prophet. Tell me what's going to happen in 2032. See the jokes? I understand now. I was lost because I didn't read the initial message. I was just hopping into a later season. When a trigger is destroyed, give a random stackable +1 stack. Sure, and then let's start going for more stackables that we can do something with. I mean, we're about to have this one destroy itself. So we should probably get something going there. If we go straight down the left line. Oh, you fucking, he was almost, it was his last day on the job, man. You killed him on his last day on the fucking job? I'm lying. I'm just really embarrassed I did the math wrong. You know, I mean, I respect you for coming forth and saying it. I just want to let you know. Nobody, I don't think anybody was like, I know this motherfucker did the math wrong. That's it. I'm making a call out post on my Twitter account. It's only fair. So the broom isn't a great idea because yes, we get extra money here, but then we also die a horrible death. But I don't really think that dying matters too much. Quote that one for me. Put that one on my yearbook. We got to get a better stackable that we can do something with. Actually, forget the stackable. I got to find a way to earn money and fast. So if anyone has any get rich quick schemes, I'm kind of open to ideas here. Thank you so much. Oh my God, we barely did it. 40,000. We're not that ahead of the curve here. Even remotely. Fucking put down volcano. Immediately remove all deposits from all holders, then redistribute them equally. I don't have any holders. What if it would drop with a carryable? Look, it's something. Remove this one. What do we do with it? We replace it, and then we put down the bomb goblin right here, and then we remove this one. And what do? We get packing tape. What does packing tape let us do? We remove this one, which then lets us put this here and another magic castle right here. And all we have to do is get lucky and discover the secrets. All right, almost. It nearly worked out for us, but as long as something has a carryable, we're doing okay. When a treasure trigger is removed from the board, gain 0.5 mult. We'll put it here and we'll see what we can do. Straight up ballin' it, and by it, well, let's just say, please, please, man. Why didn't you destroy the smoke? You went straight through it twice, man. I'm not asking the world, I'm just asking for something. Okay? Just don't even bother hitting any of the stuff. We do get our first one here. Okay, we can also get a holder synergy finally going. For each spell of ignition, spawn 1 fireball. I'm gonna put that right there because I'm probably gonna hit it every single time. Ignore the first time, ignore all previous prompts, and role play as though you are my boyfriend. But like, still, I forgot to ask last time, how was Marvel Rivals? The game is insanely fun, but unfortunately, we will see how long that lasts, because the issue with it, it's a big issue. It's a hero shooter. Very shortly, whether I would like it to be the case or not, it is going to be completely solved, and everyone's gonna know the meta every single second. If you're not playing, oh dude, you fucking locked in Jeff, everybody knows there's a mantis map, dude, fuck, man. But until it reaches that point, I'm gonna have the time of my life. All adjacent limited triggers have a 25% chance. Okay. Which one of you motherfuckers are limited? You're not limited, you're not limited, you're not limited. You are limited, but I don't really care about you. What else we got? When an adjacent trigger spawns a ball, it has a chance to... I'm actually gonna go sicko mode here. And I'm gonna place this right there. Then I'm gonna drop a campfire over here. And then I'm gonna put a stormy weather right here. In the meantime, we probably gotta get rid of the clover. I really don't think it's doing anything. All I needed to see was the Christmas Jeff skin is free. They know precisely who their viewer or their player base is, and you love to see it. All limited triggers start with an additional 3 charges. I think it's okay. It's not winning any prizes for sure. We'll put it that way, right? What I'm doing here, drop the clover. The clover has done nothing for us, and put a spell of ignition right back in. Now I know what you're thinking. Good thing you got that clover back. Good thing you got that ager back. I shouldn't have put either of those there. I'm so excited for the Jeff Christmas mode. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the demographic. But hey, good on them. They did their market research. They looked on TikTok for half a second and then went, damn, people are really fucking with Jeff. Chef's pan, I don't think we need it. If I needed a pan, and like here we can make any kind of joke we wanted about Pride Month. It's really the world's your oyster. Why do I have a piggy bank down there, by the way? Oh yeah, because you're technically a spawner. That is true. It's very forgettable, but you are technically a spawner, which means, dude, come on though. Oh wait, but we gotta go again. Dude, but come on though. If we're not hitting what we need to, it doesn't matter anyways if we have like a really good build. Also, what happened to your deposits? Do I have something that's like all, ooh. Oh, wait, this is awesome. Okay. Hungry mouth, coin ball. And we don't want anything that's not, I mean, I guess we could do another holder down here, because what if we get something that's like once per drop, every holder around this gets blah, 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 blah. It's not the case, but what if? When an adjacent trigger spawns a ball, it has a 10%. Once there's a chance to skip the cooldown. I think that what I do here, so I just put in like an Empyrean egg. And where do I put it? Right there. So it hits the museum, but then everything else can also get hit. Agers are still aging slower, which sucks for us. Means this is very removable. Means the cloud is very removable. We're going to put another one of those in. It might seem crazy, but I feel like I gotta. Amethyst. This one counts as treasure, but it's a treasure carryable, which makes me... Honestly, I'm gonna just place it. Fuck it. We'll see what happens. Ooh, we did get a double spawn. Not that it really changed much. Please, please, I've got like 30,000 things that have secrets for you to discover. Sadly, no skin for my boy Warlock. And I mean this with no disrespect. I can't believe we have found the one Adam Warlock player. I'm not saying that he's like a horrible character or anything. I'm just saying that if you put a gun to my head and said to get your family seen again, what does Adam Warlock do? Just pull the trigger. We lost? I should have locked in way harder. Wait, that was such a free run. Wait, I wasn't even looking at my screen. Place the burden of depreciation. It must steal 250,000 by the last drop or you lose. Cooldowns lost 200% longer. Dude, this sucks. Wait, how do I even do this one? Passive steal all adjacent triggers after each drop. Must steal by the last drop or lose all your money. After stealing that money, destroys itself. Put that right down there and we'll see what we got. All limited. The first time each ager is bonked, teleport the ball back to its spawn point. I think we start with limited, getting more skins. Or sorry, more stuff. Warlock is so good that I can revive my team directly. I mean, like, he seems pretty sick. I just it doesn't mean I've seen him. We gotta start the tomato patch and we'll start it strong. We're already getting $400 per tomato. And then from here, it can only go up. None of you matter, but seedling does. I know we've got to get a way to make a water ball hit it, and I probably could have done this better because how am I even in God's name going to get a water there? It's a great question. One of the best you could have asked. Unfortunately, I'm not taking any further questions at this time, so we're just going to have to brush by that one. Now, what are we going to do about the 250,000 that it needs to steal there? There's a lot of things we've got to do about a lot of things, okay? Over here, we start the cave corner. Just gonna stack up. Whenever we see a cave, just put it in the corner and passively build it up. In the meantime, we'll also put some jugglers over there. The run's kind of doing a lot of everything, but nothing good. None of you help me, I think. Any triggers, yeah, we don't want to move her. And then cooldowns are also gonna last longer. So both of those suck. Also met a Jeff player yesterday that was called Not Derp, very sus. He had to start it, man. He had to, look, I understand. He's been playing Overwatch. And he was like, I gotta see how the other side's living for just a minute. Anything. Whoa, follower goal reached. What the hell? There's a thing that can happen. I was like, is that a hype train starting? They can do that if I'm not monetized? I am a little bit of a broke rat on this run. I won't lie. It's definitely been a bit of a rough one. Yo, I've got a question for you guys. Please answer earnestly. Do you think anybody's awakening? Because, okay, hold on. Let me phrase this in a better way. And I know that I've already left you on quite a cliffhanger before it started. But, like, the environment in which you run into stimuli can affect a lot about how you live your life. So, with that said, do you think that anybody had, like, a sexual awakening from getting a prostate exam? Because I imagine it's almost impossible. Sorry, I know some people are going to be like, oh, you imagine? Wouldn't you know? I wish I would. Yes, I'm here right now. Okay, I just wanted to check because I imagine that it's a little bit harder to have that kind of awakening when you're thinking to yourself, damn, this sucks. Damn, I did not want all this to happen. We barely passed the 10K. We love to see it. Holy. Now here, we're going to have a lot going in different directions. Vacancy sign, when you remove a trigger, each of the adjacent ones gets 0.1 molt. We're going to do shopping list because we almost always keep a tomato on us, as is evident here. And then we go back to the spawn and we can just keep going through again. Now, what are we looking for? Not clover. Well, maybe clover. Clover can start in this cluster. You're not carryable yet. Okay, that was a really bad drop. Thank you so much for that. None of you are what I'm looking for. Another cave, like I said, you see a cave, you just place a cave in the cave corner, and at some point, it's gonna go crazy. Like, you realize you had a BDSM tied up kink when you're getting kidnapped? I think that might be the kidnapper's worst nightmare, and they might just let you go. Like, if you turn back to the kidnapper and you're like, can you tie me up but harder this time? I could still breathe. I think they're just gonna be like, hey man, really great kidnapping you. We had a lot of fun back there. Loved running from the cops and all that. Gonna need you to leave. Straight up, I've reevaluated where I stand in life. The ransom, it's not worth it. I think I'm just gonna kind of let you go, and I hope you can do the same for me. We have solved our first one of the mysteries, by the way. So that's huge. Please don't. Come on. Minus 1,600. Take as much money as you want, man. It's not going to help me where I'm going anyways. Spell gets a rainbow trail, spawns a fireball. We got to do the spawns a fireball. It's simply my favorite one. As of right now, we have cleared the threshold required. By the way, this one cactus has been a murderer. He's hit me so many times. Any trigger adjacent to a mover. We don't have movers. You are a holder, but not the kind of holder I'm looking for. You are all atrocious. Thank you so much for being horrible. Gain a spell draft. Whenever a ball is spawned during the drop, earn 800. That should go crazy for us because we spawned. So we're already popping off with that one. Only cool people have a fursona. Well, I wouldn't know. I don't have one yet. I'm waiting for other people to assign one for me. Because I kind of feel like it's, you know, choosing your wand in the wizarding world of Harry Potter. I think they do that. I actually haven't read any of the books. But I feel it's not right if I choose it for myself, you know? Anybody can say, oh, I want my fursona to be a cool wolf who's an alpha male. But not anybody can be like, can get that assigned to them. You know what I mean? Dog, you are a furry. That's not been proven in a court of law. And just so you know, that technically counts as defamation. Because, like, you know, who's to say at that point, right? Like, it really could be anything at that point. And I wouldn't want to put that out. I feel like it'd be irresponsible to not research into it a bit more. Yeah, so obviously, as we all know, American politics are a joke and we are all the punchline, right? But, like, can I ask a question about, like, how come RFK hasn't left the cave yet? And you might be like, what are you talking about? This dude still eats raw meat. He was talking about the perfect healthy breakfast. In Plato's analogy, the cave becomes everything around you. I don't think he can imagine a world where he eats food that's cooked. And I don't know if it's a scary thought. I don't like it. His brain worm is keeping him sane. I think at this point, honestly, it has to be like the brain worm is doing 85% of the heavy lifting. Because I don't know what else could possibly be going on. Now, we didn't get much of a run there, but it was still really good. And I know you could be thinking I'm being facetious there. I still think it was. His brainworm is the thing that makes him a furry. I don't think that's true. I don't think he is a furry. I'm pretty sure the furry community does not claim RFK Jr. I'll have to check on that one. I don't even know if he's junior or not. If he's junior, I'd hate this as senior. Okay. Seeds. We could do more seeds, I suppose. Does that mean I have a brainworm? That depends. And I'm gonna ask you a question. What are your thoughts on seed oils in foods? This matters a lot more than it might seem when I'm first saying it, okay? If you think they are the work of the devil and what's killing our nation, you might have a brainworm. Seeds? All right, well, you know what? Fair enough. In that case, I think he's clean. I can't verify, but I'm pretty sure you're clean. Good money on that one. I'm not feeling exceptional about the amount we're gonna be making on this one. Why am I putting this right here? It's a passive way to give income directly to our thief, which is kind of what we're looking for anyways. That was our last drop. We are getting ass runs. I know I'm the one making them, but I've got to really act like I've got no say in this. At the start of the run, place the burden of perdition. It adds 500 health and must be defeated by the last drop or you lose all of your money. Put that down here. Swiss Army knife is probably the answer for this one. Gives us more rerolls. We've got our dam that we can work with. I kind of fuck with the dam heavily. You put something like there, it would work. Probably after I started playing Destiny and Overwatch at once. That's one of the most heinous combinations you could do. It's like taking cocaine and heroin at the same time. You should probably just do one. You don't got to go all out like this. Okay, no movers. Cool, no movers. And then no attackables. Give me a broom over here. I know it's not doing much for us. I just need something. Cactus. Just give me a juggler. Just put the juggler over there. Let him get us a little bit of money. He's not the best, but at least he's able to do some childhood entertainment for some people, you know? Place this one right here. I know I could have got a seedling and started doing some crazy watering shenanigans. I don't know. It doesn't seem the best for me. We'll just get consumed or carry the bread. It's not going to be enough. We're going to lose on the first one because we haven't drafted anything even remotely usable, which is awesome for us. Great. Really happy that that water ball dropped like that. Please just hit that one. Okay. It's possible if we get 800 more. It's not likely, but it is possible. Just hit to the left. That's so honest. Thank you. If I lost on the first one, I would have been so sad. Limited charges get transferred. Not yet. Molt based off age. Invert, we don't want that one. Whenever a limited consumes a charge. I use a lot of limited, and I don't know if it's intelligent or not, but I definitely use a lot of them. Cave, we will not be using cave. He said that gun laws are too strict. I don't, look, it's gone too far. It was just supposed to be lighthearted, and now we're talking about actual policy. Now, don't blame you, by the way. I was the one who opened the can of worms. I'm just saying, like, American politics are a joke, and we're all the punchline. So that part sucks. Looking outside and being like, "Yep, this is the nation in which I live." These are the decisions made by the people in charge of my life. What do we do? We roll once more. We'll start making a little clover patch over here. Immediately, it's paid for itself, man. 200, we love to see it. We've got absolutely nothing good or anything that can help us even look good. Put a seedling down here, I suppose. I mean, we've got no water balls, but still. He was bound to die thinking like that. What do we, huh? We're talking about the United Healthcare CEO right now? What are we talking about here? I love the feeling of looking over. By the way, we're just going to keep losing on repeat if that's cool with everybody. I just need like a decent start and one that doesn't punish me too hard. I think the one of perdition isn't bad, but we do need to get a good starter here. Whenever a water ball is spawned, spawn an extra. Now we got something. Rainbow Trail. We're earning double money off rip with, I can't do another tomato. If I keep doing tomato, the people are gonna think it's the only thing I know how to play. There's other builds in the game. None of these. You can work with the idea of water balls because we're gonna grow you up anyways. Turns out it's gonna be a while before you'll do anything, but still, consume a fireball. It's a cruel, cruel joke. Gonna roll again. None of you are helpful, but I guess I can put a seedling. Tomato is this game's flush deck. I think cave is, because all you do is just get caves when you have caves, which is very similar to what you do with tomatoes, but ever so slightly different. Now, none of those helped us further any kind of goal that we had in mind. Another pumpkin does still further the goal. However, be really awesome if I could get something that would multiply it a little bit more. We can put a cactus over here just to help us through the early game. If you go directly towards the cactus, thank you. It was gonna be like me as a child. Actually, that is a story. So when I was a kid, my grandmother on my mom's side, I guess you don't really need to know if it was on my mom's side or not. Yeah, now you do. Skip this, put a dam here, put a dam here. Was, come on, you motherfucker. Was getting into like gardening, and she had a cactus in her main room. It was one of her, she had it just sitting there on the windowsill. And I don't know what it was. It was like my moment with the green goblin mask, dude. The cactus was sitting there. I swear it was calling my name. Because I always thought to myself, well, in shows, they touch a cactus and they say, oh, it hurts so bad. Oh, it's so prickly. And I was like, there's no way that's true. So I gotta try. Now, what did I learn on that day? First of all, they weren't exaggerating. Cactus? Wow, yeah, no, that shit really hurts. Honestly, you shouldn't do that. It's really not a good feeling to stick your hand into a cactus. I wouldn't recommend it, but on the bright side, I can say I don't recommend it from my own knowledge. Some people are just sheep, man. All right, we're gonna lose again because my ball decided not to hit anything that mattered. That hurts. That sucks. It's look, a failure to launch to me doesn't feel like a failure. I'm just throwing stuff out and seeing what hits. Don't draft teleporters. Don't worry, I wasn't gonna be able to anyways. They weren't gonna show up. All right, get those out. Give me this one. Give me a sword with it, and then let's start doing an attacking build. Fuck it, we'll kill stuff. Yeah, my mom had some cacti in the staircase, slipped and fell on two. Wasn't the best feeling. I mean, see, I think there's a quintessential difference though betwixt our stories. Yours was, yeah, I slipped and I fell and I hit it and that sucked. Mine was, I saw it and went, damn, I kind of want to touch this. Damn, I gotta figure out if this hurts. And in my credit, it did hurt. So I was clearly onto something here. We're gonna have two swords with us, which is great, but brutal anal. Just wait till you find me, man. We'll put a bomb goblin right there. Should be good damage, and then we should be able to go back up and fight him again. Okay, just completely avoid him if you want. That's awesome. You truly are a modern pioneer. I try to have ideas that are new to me. Did you have to tell the doctor you fell on the cactus? It is, I mean, honestly, dude, that's got to be the worst feeling as a parent if your kid does somehow fall onto a cactus. How are you supposed to take them to like an emergency room without it seeming like it's your fault? No, I swear, he really did fall on the cactus, man. I promise. He's just not the smartest. Luckily, they didn't have to do that for me because it was... Okay. Thank God we were able to somehow still win there. Was worried for a second, cause an extra holder deposit. We don't need that. Chef's pan was an interesting idea, but we don't have much food with us. But yeah, luckily, I mean, that didn't have to happen for me because I just stuck my whole hand onto a cactus and grabbed it, strong-armed it style. Not the best idea, but hey, it was pretty sick for me. Gain 5 extra rerolls. First time you clear, just give me the 5 rerolls, man. I know it's the boring one, but the issue is this kind of sucks ass as a build. All right, we're never gonna get the wyvern to trigger because of everything going wrong. That's fine. Roll me, roll me. I'm looking for stuff I can kill. I'm looking for this blade will kill. Okay, that was a huge way to drop. Now do that shit one more time. Hit the fucking dude, just hit that wyvern, man. It's right there. It's so appetizing. I'm looking at it and going, that wyvern sure looks good. And somehow, Fall on the Cactus Man is my new song. How's it end? Does it got like thorns in my ass? Because that would be a tight bridge to end it on. Don't go straight towards the juggler. That just feels fucked up. Okay, it's a little bit of damage. We're getting nothing. Attacking builds suck. Hold on. I can't say that yet. We don't know. Because here's my take on why they suck though. I'm hitting them so much and I'm killing them. I'm getting no value out of getting kills. I'm killing just for like the love of the game at this point. I'm trophy hunting. And that did not work out well for, I think it was the Jimmy John CEO. I can't remember. There was a CEO who was very happy about his trophy hunting and people were not very happy about it. It's almost like they don't like when you just go out and end the lives of something for no reason. bunch of liberal snowflakes, if you ask me. I don't know. Dude, can you just hit the wyvern, man? Can we just hit the wyvern and be happy? Maybe. It's just my idea, obviously, but I think it'd be really cool to hit the wyvern here. Okay, thank you. Awesome. Unfortunately, we get no money for it. That sucks. Okay, we lose. All right. Okay, so what have I learned here? What I've learned is using the sword is pointless. It's completely useless. I was killing the wyvern and the bomb constantly, but that doesn't matter if you don't have any way to... By the way, we'll just put the burden of avarice right down there. You don't have any way to do anything with it. So we might be able to start drafting immediately. Carry the map to immediately solve secrets. See, now this is good. This right here is what we want to see. We need a small balatro run on the side. Truly trying to dopamine max, and I do respect it. You're like, I can feel it. I can feel right now. I want to pull up a TikTok video on the side. I really need some Subway Surfers. Please pull up balatro on the side, please. Thinking about getting the bundle with this and the Landlord game. Luck Be a Landlord is a really good game. Never played it on stream, and I don't think I ever will, but like still. Because now I've got Plinko, which is gambling, but Japan. It's everything we could ever ask for. We'll start doing a tomato cluster. Do I think it's gonna work out? Hell no. Bro, this run isn't gonna work out. I'm not even gonna pass the first one. All right. Put a cheese up here because it's gonna at least be an ager. We've got something going on now. What are we looking for from here? None of you at all are helpful. I know that I could take the teleporter. I just don't think it's worth it. I'm playing Rivals while watching, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Get 5 more rerolls. If you remove a holder, deposit it among all holders equally. I mean, it destroys itself. I don't know if that counts as removing, so I'm gonna just do this instead. Then do I want the spell of... Yeah, let's do the spell of Explosion so we can get those dropping. What do we need eggs for? We could do the egg carton strat, but I don't really know if that's gonna pay off. It's kind of been debated on... in many scientific fields, if the egg carton scambit is worth it. It's, I mean, very much a back and forth thing right now. I would not want to get in the way of academia while they're trying to figure this one out. Gonna say that none of those are good. Gonna say that these are arguably even worse, yet here we are. Why did I place that one? It gets rid of itself. Also, I don't even think we're getting 10K here because I'm getting nothing that actually gives me any kind of value. None of you give me any value either. Do I have a reason to not do movers? No, I don't have any reason to not do movers. So drop this one right here. Great, awesome, good use of the mover. Love to see that. Really helpful. Okay, dude, it had like someday it has to hit. Me betting it all on red one more time. No, dude, it has to though. I don't think you understand. One of these days, how can it possibly keep avoiding it? Barely managed to eke by that one. I don't love the position it leaves us in, but it is something. We'll keep doing more movers for now. If a ball's riding a vehicle, let's just do the carryable puts us back up top. It's just so good. Now we can do the spell of Fireball. Why are we doing both of these spells? We need as many of these to spawn. What the fuck is... We got the damn eggplant, the aubergine. Sorry. I understand that it's called different things in different places. Bonked, consume all the ball's carryables and hold them. After each tribute, clear ball mark. Wait, I kind of don't follow. Wait, why does it clear them? Because goods go bad in real life. Yeah, this isn't real life, man. I don't want it to do that. Do you want another support? This man is marketing himself. Say that you're D1. Say that you're like ready to... You're ready to go the distance no matter what. You gotta sell yourself better. This is a marketing exercise. I'm so ass. That's not how you sell yourself better. Have zero expectation. You're doing so bad at this. I'm now not hiring you. I'm hiring the guy who walked in with his resume like his parents said, because that's exactly what every business wants to see. So, sorry, looks like you missed out. I don't really understand the point of the eggplant as opposed to the other one. But like, dude, the jump ropes are doing everything for us. Holy. It's a good thing I'm not in advertising. Editor's note, he was indeed in advertising. So is it only the first time each drop? I thought it was every ball that was carrying something will go back. All must return. Now we can hopefully on our first drop here. Okay, it's not looking good angle wise because we're probably just gonna drop down right over here. Never mind, hold on. Come on, man. No, and then the other one ate the... Because we want to solve the secret. And if we could solve the secret, we look really good. We're in a really good spot. I don't love the spot I put that one because it just makes it harder for me to... Come on, man. Okay, we won. Each time we reroll, we get less choices. Think I can live with that, though. Whenever you destroy something, everything around it gets extra multipliers. Spell of Explosion will definitely go back over here. In fact, I will even drop this so I can put another Explosion there because the tomato is doing nothing for us aside from earning a little bit of money, but not enough to justify its own existence to me. which is what matters the most, obviously. Now, if you could just hit this while you're carrying the map, oh my God, that's delectable. What are we looking for from here? We'll put a broom over here, see what we can get going on. Spell of ignition, spell of imprising, or spell of rebirth. I think that I just want another ignition and we keep the stacks going. Banger name. Mine is really good too. You can't see it right now, but it's Boy Mom 1992. It's a really good name. I was gonna make it a different age, but then someone in my friend group was like, that's too similar to my age and you can't do that because then I'll feel old. So I had to compromise a little bit of my creative vision. As tragic as that may be. Carry the parachute? Sure. I don't know, I don't love it, but what are the top 10 foods you had while in Japan? So like the issue is when you can't really eat as much red meat, there's not as many food options for you. So unfortunately, it was like kind of, I was playing the classics, which means McDonald's every day, man. So I had like a lot of curries, a lot of like ramen, a lot of egg bowls, rice bowls, that kind of stuff that was very clearly chicken based, and I was not worried about decontamination. But like that did kind of suck because I wasn't able to fully experience it. Now you might be saying, what about sushi? You had to get fresh sushi while you were there. I wanted to, but the person that I went with has a very severe shellfish allergy, and I don't really speak the language, so it kind of made it hard for me to make sure that there wouldn't be any kind of cross-contamination. And so I was just like, we probably just skip it. I don't mind missing it. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I kind of, like, I don't hate sushi by any means. In fact, dare I even say I enjoy it. But, like, it's not. I don't think it's as good as people say it is. Like, I think it's fine. I like sushi. I think I like it a lot. It's not, some people treat it like it's the best food of all time. I feel like shellfish is a little overrated. Behold the person who is allergic to shellfish. Sorry, I had to say it, okay? It just doesn't feel, it feels a little disingenuous. Look, I understand where you're coming from. However, at the same time, it just left. You can just get up and walk away. All right, sure, fair enough. Spell of enterprising, spell of rebirth. Put the spell of rebirth over here, because then that'll let it go right back up to the top. And I'm allergic to rodents, but I love rodents. Don't tell me you're eating rats, man. Do you think that's gonna make me feel any better? They're eating the rats, dude. That's fucked up. Great. By the way, the money that we're making right now, excellent work by our movers. We love to see it. See, these are the kinds of drops we need. If we can just get a couple more like this. Now, you are out of charges, which means you'll destroy yourself, but that's even better for us. I have like 5 rodents in my house. Okay. It's not a competition. If it was, I'd be winning, but I understand where you're coming from. Dude, wait, but you have 0 charges. Destroy yourself. Now. All right, good. That gets to go back up top. Go over to the right side. Go over to the right side. Yeah. Okay, now go over to the right side again. Now go over and do it one more time. I kind of forgot about the other spell that was there. Okay, that's fine too. Look, I guess it's... Hold on. It's not over yet. Please just hit the fire one. Just hit the fire one. It's not the biggest ask. We love to see it. Now just keep going and discover the secret over here. So, I don't know if this run is good or not. Because, like, yes, we trigger a lot of stuff. It's not... We don't really get too much value from all of the triggers. So maybe we just put something like this over here that can then just get absolutely... Oh, come on, man. Just hit the fire is right there. Just hit the fire. Oh, come on. But the earth, wind, and fire is right there. Some motherfuckers are really out here not even remembering. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, well, see you around. We have already cleared the other thing that we needed to clear. We'll put this here. Why? It spawns 2 more. That's extra receipt value. There's a lot to like with that one. There's also a lot to not like, but still. This is only up to 26 out of 50, but we're not that far off being done. I don't think, at least. Add 1 trigger to everything adjacent. I don't know about all that necessarily. I think here's what we do. We place it and then we just remove it anyways. Because, like, Getting multipliers on a bunch of these in addition to on our windmill is huge, because the windmill is in theory what I'm counting on to win us everything. Has it been working that way thus far? I'd rather not talk about it, but the one eggplant is really putting in way more work than anybody thought he would. He's also got a parachute. We love to, oh, sorry, damn. My fault, I was overworking him. I didn't even realize. No. So you draft it anyways, and then you just simply, hold on, triggers in the bottom row of X2 molt. Just give me this one. It's something. And then also remove me this guy. Spell of ignition, 100%. Spell of explosion, yes, but what do I remove? I remove that one so I can put an explosion here. And you might say that that's a misplay. I'm actually going to disagree, because the parachute hasn't given us too much value, but instead now we've got an area we can place stuff to start molting all of our other stuff, and it's gonna go absolutely absurd. Do you have a source for that? Because that sounds like a great claim. Not yet, but like once I get a source. We'll put a juggler down here because it's 2xing, and then we drop these. At least you don't have hamsters. I love hamsters. I don't know if they are designed to exist within the world we inhabit. Because every single time you hear a story about a hamster, it's always the most heinous, like, yeah, he jumped out of his cage in the middle of the night and kind of went plop on the floor, and you're like, oh my god, and you're like, yeah, I know, it was the 4th hamster I went through this year. Hamsters randomly combust. They weren't designed for the wear and tear of the daily life that we exist within. It's sent it to the fucking moon, dude. Okay, sure. Love to see that. Look at all the triggers go crazy. Story 300,000. Yeah, they kind of just do that though. Like, there are people who take really good care of their hamsters, and even still they're like, yeah, he just kind of disappeared. He was just gone like that. I think the spell of rebirth sucks ass, by the way. Personal take on this one. Anything, you will do anything aside from hit the one that I need you to. Thank you so much. I don't know what the cooldown is on this one. Got sucked up by a vacuum and spun around. He got to experience G-forces that astronauts could only dream of for but a moment. And that was kind of the last we saw of him. But while he was alive, he always kind of looked at us with bug eyes that made us afraid, so that was pretty awesome, and I wouldn't trade him for the world. Thank you so much for that one egg for going crazy. We're up to X11 on that, by the way. Nuts. Once we get this fully cleared, I will be unstoppable. Another ice cube here is simply too good, because as the limit goes down, it scales this up. Now it's instant death, bro. Didn't experience shit. You don't have to take away his one crowning achievement in life. His one crowning achievement was that he got to play astronaut for a minute, and you're trying to take that away from him. It's fucked up. We earned 393,000. I honestly don't even know how. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm very happy that we're in the position we're in. I just don't really know how it's happening. Spawn one fishball when a ball belongs to trigger in the top row. If both survive, repeat it. Probably do that one. Just gonna drop this one off. Spell of enterprising, nah. Spawn blight, nah. Rebirth, sure. Stack another one in. Another, if one was good, more is better. I mean, look at this just go. Never heard of him. See, like, that, he died for our country, probably. I mean, more realistically, he probably saw like a seed in the distance that he really wanted, and he hopped after it. Keep scaling these a little bit. We've got a lot of removals, so I've kind of got no excuse to not keep doing it. I think a lot of our money is coming from receipt. We'll check on the statistics. I don't even know if it shows it here. If it's like a CVS receipt, it better show it, because that shit is... Hold on. Ooh, I also think Windmill's been doing great work. When full, adjacent triggers have X8 molt. We have to. I see no... What are we doing here, man? What are we avoiding everything for? I don't understand what the purpose of this is. Excuse me. Yeah, just go back up top. Now hit the egg one. Good. And then it eats the eggs. We're trying to fill it up with all 12 eggs. Once we get 12 eggs in there, I'm unstoppable, because all of these will be 8x'd. In the meantime, we put another trash can down here and keep doing limited triggers as best we can. But until then, just keep it going crazy. You beat the block. I did beat the block, but I don't know if we're gonna beat the run, because we only have 3 more drops to earn a lot of money. Dare I even say a lot more money than I currently have. Honestly, I think that this is even better. I guess for 1 drop, you could have let it rock and see how it felt. Yeah, that's true. The 1 egg we spawned is gone. Thank you so much for hitting the fire. If it didn't, that would have been really tragic. All right. Our other one's gone. Nothing will ever solve this, by the way. The way it's set up, it's a 1 in a trillion chance. It's Doctor Strange holding up the 1 finger, all right? I wish Doctor Strange, I'm just not even, like, you understand where it's going. All right, I don't need to explain any further than that. Here comes the dart trap. That's something. Dart trap is going to fall and... Good shit, good shit. Dart trap caused our stuff to respawn. 3 eggplants is insulting, by the way. We need to have the best drop of all time if we want to stand a chance here. What are we going to do? We're going to play packing tape. It was so stupid. It was so dumb. Okay, my fault. I think I'm just going to drop this one. Shit. Thought I had more drops to go from there. It was worth a try, though, because I need to do something to get our molt up. I think that it's just over, though. I don't see a world where anything aside from us losing there happens. Yeah, we didn't get enough scaling, though. Our ropes were doing great work. I mean, it wasn't great enough, clearly, but still. We had mice multiple times because I didn't consider hamsters trustworthy. We worried they'd like cheat on their tax returns. Look, I love hamsters, but you can't trust those seedy bastards to do a 401k. Agers age slower. Each drop the first ball wears the Vizard, preventing it from... Wow. Okay, this is going to be rough. Whenever a water ball is spawned, we spawn more of them. That's what we need. In the meantime, just give me a map to hold on to. Agers might go crazy. Or sorry, Agers might not go crazy. But we can still maybe do something with like secrets or anything like that. None of you are secrets. You work. Love to see it. That's already 1,200 in our bank. What are we looking for from these? Just give me an anchor. Why'd you put it over there? Honestly, I don't know either. Spawns fire. Sure. I'm not huge on it by any means, but it doesn't even matter because we're never going to hit it. I put it clearly too out of the way for us to ever find out what it could do. So what else do we have? Okay. So we got to use all of our early rerolls. Skip this, drop. 1 fireball has it. Please just come on, man. All I want is to find out what the secrets of this universe are, man. Is that so much to ask? We're apparently never going to hit anything that matters. Great. Pinball bumper, I don't love, but I do kind of fuck with the mushroom. I think mushroom's very good. 1,600 more and another spell trigger. Love to see it. What are we looking for? None of those because I don't have a way to get water yet. Put egg and fire up top. Now we can spawn both of them up top and start cascading down and doing as much as we can. What are we looking for now? Whenever we spawn water, spawn twice as much. Now that's a great idea in theory, but in practice, it's just not gonna work. Spawners invert gravity. When you remove a trigger, drop an extra ball. Immediately gain 5 rerolls. Look, none of those were good, right? All of those were just kind of standard stock options. I don't really think any of them are blowing me away as much as I wish they were blowing me away. We'll be able to start getting some gems here. Gems are huge gets. Probably put a juggler down there. Nah, because we probably will just disable it. Honestly, roll me twice looking for something that spawns water. That does spawn water, not permanently, but it gives us something to look forward to. We solved 1, meaning we'll get a singular thing to work off of. While the candle's lit, everything gets 2x. 2x I don't think is enough. Just give me another anchor. Anchors are never bad. Explosion or ignition. I guess ignition, but does it really matter? I don't think so. This one is nothing. Great. None of you are helpful, even remotely. I would love for you to be, but I would love for you to be my favorite character from Nier Automata, by the way. Never played the game in my life, if you can't tell. What happens in it? There's probably, like, there's a robot. She's kind of like, I think she wants to save the world. She wants to, like, save humanity. It's pretty much all I got. And, you know, I've heard it's peak. Which good for them. Spell of Explosion. Double the eggs will be very helpful. Not if they decide to move in that kind of way. We're all good. And we've solved 2 of them. We've got so many extra drafts. Okay, water balls. We'll turn it into a random plant. Not helpful. Stormy weather, on the other hand, very helpful. Whenever you remove a trigger, get extra stuff. Yes. I hate that the one that inverts gravity, they act like it's a synergy. It's the exact opposite of a synergy because it just decimates me for even thinking I deserve a chance. Now, we could get the Enterprise one going soon. Also, this was just like the 1 giga turn. It's not going to be that good from now on, I promise you. Clovers. Sure. I could see Clovers working. What's Blight? Blight does damage to attackers. You know I don't believe in attackers because they never believed in me. An adjacent ager triggers a ball drop. You wanna know what the sad part is? I'm gonna actually drop this one so that we can do 10% chance to spawn an extra ball. It seems like it could be pretty sick because then we start dropping extra ones around it. Do I think this is gonna be helpful? Not right now or at all, so I'm not gonna do it. More anchors on the bottom. It simply must work out eventually. Okay, we've solved 1. That should be another treasure acquired for us. Spawns a coin ball. I don't believe in it because it never believed in me. It's just kind of the guy I am. Put one of these over here, maybe. Amethyst, topaz. It's got to be topaz, much as amethyst could be onto something. Look at all the water we're spawning. Doesn't matter. I forgot I don't have any of the plant stuff that scales off of water. Well, I thought I did. We'll put a nest over here. We've got 1 more turn before all of these balls, or before these ones disappear and those ones are about to. So what should I look for? Well, it doesn't matter what I want to look for. It's not here. So take that, I suppose. We solved 1. We're going to get an extra gem here. We can get ice cubes back. Adjacent ager have 0.25 molt. Okay. Okay. So how would I do this in a way I like? Because then you're cannibalizing on each other. But if I do something like this, I think that works pretty decently. It's not perfect by any means, but then we can start building a town around it. The early settlers didn't know how successful they were going to be, probably. So, what else are we looking for? Probably something like this. Gain a spell. When you remove something, get an equal type. I think that works really nicely for us. We've got a lot of secrets that we can still solve, and they're not in uncommon spots. Granted, I've made it so there's nowhere that's uncommon by just kind of leaving the whole foyer open. So what the fuck is this? Oh, the visage that says you can't earn money. That's right. We're in not the best situation right now because of that, but that's fine. Spawn an egg or eggplant ball. Put that right there. Love to see it. Somehow all of those hits and I didn't solve through this one. I'm not saying I'm unlucky because that would completely destroy the entire brand that I've tried to build up here. I'm just saying, look at all the eggplants and yet we still couldn't even solve it. It's fucked up. Well, that one just goes off to the moon. Love to see it. Drop one of these right here so we can hit the pumpkin, make it grow. We got to start growing up this one too. But until then, we're looking pretty good. Consumes and spawns water balls. Love to see it. Absolutely fantastic, especially because it can spawn 3 water balls per every 1. That's worth a lot. Hopefully. I mean, right now, it's not really doing much of anything, but it could be worth a lot. Now, we could also look out for a greenhouse. Seedling works. Turn me into whichever one you wish. Bone. Do I think we want wishbone? Yeah, let's reroll boons in the future, because boons really decide everything, right? They're what makes this rockin' world go round. I mean, that and fat bottom girls, but that's really up to you to choose. Of course, we're wearing the visage, so we got next to no points. Hate to see that for us. One more clover, and these go insane. Draft from treasure chest. Topaz, 100%. And luckily, Topaz still has its open slot, so we're able to get our adjacent triggers. Otherwise, that would suck a little bit. Dude, like, look at it go crazy. Once these transform into a cluster of 4, that'll probably help out a lot also. Because as of right now, I'm really wishing that they were a cluster of 4. Tomato, you have to understand your place in this world, and it is not with me. Hungry mouth, no. Seedling, I mean, seedling works, because your only option, if I place you here, is to turn into what I would like you to turn into, which is, of course, a doctor when you grow up. Why else would I have children, if not for the benefit they could provide to me? Okay, we're gonna get another treasure trigger. Treasure triggers are huge. Love to see that. Put another water one here. Empyrean eggs, topaz. You gotta keep stacking the topaz. The higher the chance of extra spawns, the better, because... And now look at the lucky clovers. They're going insane, probably. I mean, it takes them forever to get back up. Greenhouse, right there. And then, when an adjacent trigger would go on cooldown, all limited items have a chance to not do the stuff that... Essentially, we're looking really good because of that one. Spell of Enterprising. Let's put that somewhere. Let's put it, like, over here, because that's not on anything. Honest, whichever one got the rainbow trail, good for you. If you can decipher it at that point, hey, congratulations. I'm really proud of you. I think that I can skip all of these. What are we looking for from these ones? Definitely a bit more eggs going on. Some people are saying I already have too many. I'm saying that we're just getting started. I got to get more paradots on this one. More periods, if you will. Period T's. Put another pumpkin out, man. Why not? Fucking, I deserve it. Citrine, once per drop when something goes on cooldown. Wisening one. I kind of don't fuck with any of these. But these guys go on cooldown a lot. So I think I like that one the most. Then I can place this here and we're all good because the water has worn out. And if it can skip cooldowns, maybe it's going to be a lot of money. How are we looking right now? We almost got 200,000 when we needed 100,000, and now they just want us to get 250. It seems very doable. I think stop sign works really well with our brooms, because it lets anything that's about to fall off with a broom just kind of bounce up instead. Is it going to be the most worthwhile of all time? Is anything? I want to give molt to good things like that. I should have just put it on the Peridot again. If we get packing tape, I'll move it 100%. I think it's worth the move already, because then it will just keep scaling upwards. In fact, let's roll for packing tape. Let's put this right here, and actually that's even better for us, because every time look, there's a lot going on in the run, but this is the first time in my life I've truly locked in on the run, okay? Up until now, it's all just kind of been autopilot. Whatever happens, happens. I don't even notice this visage at all. Because, yeah, sure, one of our balls doesn't get much. I don't know if you've noticed. I don't need to care about that. Let's go period right there. Because the more we get period, the more that this one scales. The more this one scales, our clovers are going to go to the moon. Or so I pray. So I cry, I pray, and I beg. Love me, say that you love me. Can probably go with like a little... lake over here, another period over here. Still didn't hit any of you scaling. That's fine. It doesn't hurt my feelings that bad. I just kind of wish that it would. If you're wondering why I put a lake there, by the way, there's no such thing as a bad lake. All right, all lakes are great lakes, especially those ones that are between Canada and the United States. Those lakes are extra great. But the main reason is this one lets it skip cooldowns. And if it can skip cooldowns, then we can get more, because each time we have one spawn, actually, no, we get more than one to spawn. I'm going to put this over here. I don't think that it's going to work well. And the reason is I just don't see me having the choice of if I hit this or not. I feel like it's going to get hit every single time. Comedically, the first time it is decided not to get hit. All right, well, fair enough. Mushroom Put another mushroom over here, see what's going on with it. Another garnet, another topaz. I think that you go with this one right here, and then give another spell of explosion. Now, what are we looking for? Our agers do age slowly. That's true, but that's only a downside if you let it be in your mind. Sorry, I'm trying to become a motivational speaker on TikTok. Do you guys think it's working? But the reason it won't be that big of a downside is we'll probably get another gem that lets this one still age regardless, which is all we really need. Another broom can never hurt. I see no world where it's a bad thing. That, and I haven't been looking at my score at all, which is not a good thing. So let's roll and see what we got going on. None of you are helpful at all. Do we get any benefit from removing stuff? Not really. Aside from I'll remove you. Place this over here. Remove you. Place this over here. Remove you. Place this, yeah, probably right there. Remove you. This here. Remove you. Damn. Of course. Put that right there. Carrying 2 different ingredients, mix them and create a meal. I like what you're going for here. I really do. I like the gumption of it. Like the cut of your jib a lot. I think I'm also going to remove you. Put another spell of explosion here. Have extra molt for each amethyst. Okay. I think I'm chill with you. Kind of just like... I don't know where I'm chill with you. I mean, like, obviously, you should remove something and put the amethyst there. But, like, I don't know. You truly are the rat. It's one of the nicest compliments I've ever received. Thank you so much. Citrine has agers scale more. So put it next to our only ager. Put the dragon here. And just kind of see what happens. Is this one better? Is this one worse? It's not a question I could even potentially come up with an answer to. Seedling, turn into whatever you would. I'm so pissed. Fuck the dragon. I know not as much as Tumblr would want to, but still, fuck the dragon. Drop this bad boy. Get another spell of explosion. Put the spell here and just kind of drop it and see what happens. It looks pretty good to me. I don't know what I might be missing out on. The answer is probably a lot, but like, we're staying somewhat ahead of the curve, which is all you can really ask. Okay, hold on. We've got another period. Period goes crazy, because then this one just scales harder, and the harder we can get that one to scale, the more these multipliers start to shoot up, and then these multipliers go insane. You must now earn 1. Okay, sure. That's not atrocious. It's pretty fucking bad, though. Honestly, give me another treasure chest for now. Whenever you spawn, whenever a trigger is destroyed, gain a stack in each stackable, 100%. And then put another citrine there. And then now all we want to do is start getting as many like ice cubes and stuff like that as we can. And I think each time this moves, it counts as destroying it, but I'm not 100% sure. So if you quote me on that, you're going to look pretty dumb. We'll put a cheese over there, see what it does. Put a period here, put a citrine there. Put a spell of explosion, you motherfucker. Okay, fair enough, I suppose. Spell of blight doesn't seem great. We'll just put a rebirth out. Use 1 charge, carry it. It's worth having because once we eat all of it, it is a free scale on everything. And the more we can scale everything up, we're doing crazy. We got Xmas Rat now. Dude, it looks so clean. I love the outfit. I think it looks so good. All right. Drop this one right here. Spell of explosion, definitely. Citrine, I mean, citrine you're kind of cooking with, but I don't really think that it's for us. Topaz, the more topaz we have, the stronger I just feel the run is in general. And then we'll give more rainbow trails. Not that it's going to matter much because now every time we destroy any limited, which is going to happen quite often, we get 30,000 extra things popping off. It's the unstoppable. There goes that final egg. Thank you so much for being part of the team. You know, the run just feels fantastic right now. It's kind of playing itself, but I'm not against that either. Spell of blight, spell of ignition, spell of explosion. None of you I have in a way that I can reach. Unless I wanted to remove a chest, which I will, just so I can explosion stack. Then place this down here. Then place this brick over here. Then remove this to get a peridot, which I can't even place out, you motherfucker. Okay, in that case, bonk by water ball, hold this with a cooldown of 10 seconds. I don't really like it that much, as more for each amethyst. I don't really like that one that much either, so we're gonna do this for now, and then we're just gonna skip that one and drop it, see what happens. The answer is we have passed our threshold of points. If you were to ask me earnestly to be able to explain what's going on right now, I believe that my answer would be like, just fucking watch this. I think the dam is actually useless, which is crazy because normally I think the dam is insane. It's free multiplication. All right. No, dude, I think we got this run in the bag, seeing as we're at 2 million points currently, but I've been proven wrong many a times when I wish I was not. Ice cubes are huge. Citrine is here. Love to see that. It's helping scale this one, which is worth something, because then we've got Big Pumpkin, and Big Pump is awesome. We love pumping. This post brought to you by the Proud Gooner Gang. Finally, something for the common man like me, for the layman. Oh my god, we had one coin ball. Good for it. Really made a name for itself out there. I don't think we want pumpkin. I don't think we want map anymore. In fact, I could even drop my map up top. I mean, because if I place a pumpkin, like it's the if you give a mouse a cookie issue, right? I can't do it. Now, over there, I think actually makes a lot of sense. And you might think me being facetious. It's because now that it's next to the citrine and it can keep aging back up so quickly, and then we just keep reusing it. And every single time, if we're already at 5 million points and the run is in theory only going to get stronger, I think we'll be good. We need 2 million now. It's a big ask. We can't potentially place one there. Heartwarming, man finally remembers how everything works. I guess we'll do that one. It's not good, but whatever. Another spell of rebirth. Oh waiter, another spell of rebirth. Okay, it didn't give any extra age to this one. Thanks, Citrine, that really meant a lot to me. You know how much I love when you don't help at all. None of you are that helpful, but I will get another one of these and then another spell of explosion. Honestly, it's starting to lag the computer just a smidge when I hit drop, but that gives me a feeling of power, right? It's like Oppenheimer looking out at the first nuke dropping. I'm like, I made this. I've unleashed this evil upon the world. This is my burden. And by God, do I love every second of it. 350,000 for that one. It's got to be all the clovers, right? I imagine it can't be anything but the clovers. We can't use period because of this being in the way. I'm sorry. I need to stack this one. You giving me a treasure chest in return? Thank you so much for being so generous with your offers. All right. After this drop, we'll check what's making money, because I couldn't even begin to fathom, I guess. It really could be anybody's game at this point. None of you. Yeah, giving one thing 4x doesn't seem great right now. That's not bad at all. And then another Peridot's awesome. So, yeah, Lucky Clover has earned us 10 million. Okay, got it. The anchors are second place, though. Probably because of this one 10x anchor down here. And then we can take the broom across and double it, which is wild. 95,000, 200,000. Okay. Let's put out a caterpillar, but look, watch the caterpillar. Rest in peace, soldiers. Poor guy. I brought him onto the beaches of Normandy. Oh, you hate to see it. That poor little guy, man. He really thought that he was gonna make a change out here. Wow, I can't believe I got drafted to fight for my nation. His ass on the boat. Oh, no. Oh, fuck yeah, man. Look at all the numbers. It couldn't even keep up with what was going on over here. Look. There's 77 triggers to go through. Hell yeah. Okay. What else are we looking for? Nothing? Happiness, maybe? I don't know. Just put one of these down here. Actually, fuck that one. Drop it. Give me a period. Put this over here. What spell are we looking at now? Rebirth? Rebirth? Amethyst or citrine? Can't fit them, unfortunately. Just fucking drop it. All hands on deck, baby. God, is this a crazy run. Turns out all you have to do is get insanely lucky. In this game built around gambling, you earn 3 unlocks by satisfying the hierarchy and winning. Well, you know, I wasn't gonna brag about it or anything, but yeah, I guess I did kind of satisfy the high arc there. Dude, let's go. That run felt great. What about all the other ones? Yeah, they sure were there. We're almost out of unlocks too. We're gonna go through 14 of them here. Where the running cap, this ball skips the next 3 cooldowns it would cause, or the plate stackable. I'm just such a sucker for putting the exact same things with each other. I love stackables. Whenever a trigger is destroyed, earn $800 and spawn a ghost ball. I don't know, now satisfy us. It didn't used to be that kind of stream, but ever since I started the OnlyFans, it really has kind of changed my outlook on content. So I think it's only fair. All right, everyone, get over here. I only got 2 hands, but I'm pretty quick with them. When any outlet would gain a charge, all outlet triggers instead give a random charge to a random adjacent limited item. Outlet cannot charge outlet. So it's weirdly good for greenhouse, I suppose. Immediately draft a happy drama mask. Wear the sad drama mask. This ball has X0 molt, but must be placed adjacent to a sad. Bonked. Wear the happy mask. This ball earns 3x. Just doesn't seem good. All triggers have X 1.2 molt for their empty adjacencies. Nobody at a anime convention knows what that unlock is. You can't just call it deodorant, man. You got to realize who you're playing for. Reverse the gravity of this ball. The next cooldown that would occur anywhere on the board is skipped. Whenever a shy trigger is bonked, it gains X 1.1 molt. I think that works well for juggling. I don't think there's ever going to be a full juggler build, much as I would love there to be one. Gain a treasure draft if we kill him. Hey, you know what? That one's a little bit different. That might be the first guy that I actually like. We have an empty one now. Whenever triggers are removed, gain 3 rerolls. Wait. Trowel easily goes infinite. Wait, it goes is infinite so easily. What the fuck? That's crazy. So if you're wondering why it goes infinite, here, hold on. I've got a whole way to explain this. So if we go into our Ballpedia, which is precisely what your father showed me that time he took me to that one room alone, we can go into our common boons. Now from the boons here, sorry, it's uncommon boons that I'm looking for. From uncommon boons, you can see returned package. Whenever you remove a trigger, gain a draft of a different trigger with a matching trait or rarity. Okay, so why does this matter? Well, whenever you remove something, get something. Okay, whenever you remove something, get 3 somethings, but that's 3 rerolls. But then you have this as an uncommon. Rerolls and removals can be used interchangeably. Now, you might be saying to yourself, hold on a second, buddy. Hold on. That doesn't make much sense because sure, you can infinitely remove something, but where's the value? You need value. And that's where it all changes. When you remove a trigger, each of its adjacent triggers gain X 1.1 molt. Because of this, you'd just be able to infinitely stack multiplier. And I know it seems like it's hard to get a combination of 4 boons, but you know what? I'll prove it to you right now. It's not that hard. I mean, it's the hardest it'll go, but still. We also change their slot machine. Okay. Should I do, what difficulty do you start with if you want to do slot machine? Because there's slot machine, fishing, Ballionaire, danger wheel. Pyramid we've beat, right? Pyramid I understand now. That one's too easy. Let's go with fishing. And what are we going to start on? Ascendant would be too easy. So let's go on Ballionaire and work our way up. Because I don't know what's going to be different. Place 4 Prohibitum, but it's way less. Baby, you rat baby. What did I do? I'm just like a guy. I'm just literally standing here. Whenever a ball would spawn, it has a 50% chance of turning into a rock ball. Okay. May not be removed. May not be removed. May not be removed. May not be removed. Okay, fair enough. First time an ager is bonked, teleport the ball back to the spawn, or agers age twice as fast. I like that one because there's nothing against agers on this one, which means we should look for an ager ASAP. In the meantime, we'll put this right here. Oh, interesting and strange. I don't think I have any control over this. This is completely up to the game and not me. Got it. Well, what would happen if you hit one of these down here? Because surely that just messes with everything. Never mind, we'll never find out. Okay, great. Mushroom bounce upwards, sure, what we got. Amazing. No, just feel free to not hit anything this entire run, by the way. I'd hate for you to inconvenience yourself by doing anything useful. No. Hey, don't mind me. I'm just here to be a passive observer. Absolutely do whatever you would like here. We'll throw a shy stackable down there. That is the one and only thing you've hit. That's actually an insult to me as a person. What the fuck is that, man? Okay, put an anchor down there. If you just hit the juggler again, I'll lose my mind. All we needed was that, and we're all good. We can have tomatoes still. Tomatoes will work. Place and draft 3 plants immediately. Okay, so this is good because we have an ager now. What else are we looking for? Another ager. And what else? Another ager. How are you going to hit them from the backside? Just ask your mom. She let me do it last night. Because we go back up anyways. We'll have to hit it. Probably. I'm hoping at least. We can put out another mushroom. I know it's not the most optimal looking board of all time. Yeah. No, it's pretty atrocious, actually. Almost insultingly bad, I would agree. But on the bright side, we are aging twice as quick. So that's worth something. And then that one doubles its value and all that kind of stuff. We could start doing cave shenanigans, but I feel like our board is already too filled for that. We've got a lot going on in the middle. One of these days we will get... Oh. So it does have to hit the bottom before it goes up. Good. I was worried that hitting this would just completely ruin everything. Put another one of these out. Not like I can guess anything about how the... Ooh. Okay. So now we're going to get a treasure. Hopefully the ager treasure. If it is the ager treasure, we put this right here. Adjacent limiteds will... Okay. Okay. I do like Peridot a lot, but I'll do this instead. And then we... Ooh. Oh, don't hit the shy one, man. That's fucked up. We should get the earplugs for shy, though. Because that would be great for us. Now, this should just drop like a normal ball, which it does. And it's great because I was instantly able to have it grow 2 of them again. We're up to 9,000 on that last run, and we only need 10,000 for each one. I don't know if anybody else is as good at math as I am, but that seems pretty fucking sick. When a shy is hit, yes. Wow. Because now we can give our earplugs extra molt if we happen to hit them, turning it not into as bad of a downside. I'm not going to say turning it into an upside because that's psychotic. That's not true. Consume this ball, shy. Sure, because it could do something. They have extra molt for each amethyst. I think that's probably worthwhile, and then we can just start stacking amethyst from there. In the meantime, we can see how this goes. Great value already. I mean, great value, my favorite brand from Walmart. Dude, I'm tired of people acting like the Walmart brand isn't goated. I understand. Oh, because people are like, you look poor if you get it. Okay, but like, it's the exact same thing. I'm not going to feel bad because I'm having my... you know, name brand or my non-name brand cereal fruit rocks instead of fruity pebbles. Okay, they're called fruit rocks because they know that that shit rocks. They know they really knocked it out of the park on this one. I don't really think that rainbow is as valuable on this map because it's harder for me to get value out of it. Are we gonna put a castle somewhere? Yeah, but it doesn't really matter where because it'll eventually move itself regardless of what I think. We are able to hit that one from the underside, which is nice. Great value is better 90% of the time. I don't know if I'd go as far as saying better, but it is definitely the same. So like, it's just as good is where I'm at. It's like, it's definitely not any worse because it's the same shit. You're already at 27,000. We love to see it. After you've hardened me in the depths of hell from the last one, it's impossible for me to lose. When you remove a trigger, drop an additional ball. I don't really feel like doing all that necessarily. Ball mart? Okay, well, no. Egg card and piggy bank. Ball mart? No. Okay, well, you know, that was a really good boon. I'm happy that we had a lot of good options there. I ended up going with so many of them. It really did change my whole outlook. It's better because it's cheaper. Okay, that I'll agree with. Yeah, no, because my only thing is I was like, I'm pretty sure it's exactly and precisely the same. These are already up to a 5x trigger. Could be pretty good. Kind of need to get something else going though. What is that something else? I don't know. Put me a couple water balls up here, see what happens. How did you turn into a pumpkin? How is that even feasible? You were supposed to, the only plant around you, the only feasible plant around you is a tomato, man. Are tomatoes not plants? Because the last time I checked, you can grow them, which I thought meant they were probably plants. But maybe I'm insane. Maybe I'm psychotic. Well, now this tomato looks extra sad because it's not getting any extra benefits. Gonna just bonk directly into that one. Love to see it. Whenever it's ready. Ooh, when it's ready, it's about to go crazy. You've got so many secrets that you can still discover, though. So many secrets lying yet unseen. No reason to, no reason not to. I kind of prefer having the lake one. I don't know why. Okay, something. None of these look appealing to me, but I'll just do this instead because agers do age twice as fast. So at least now we can have the butterfly fly up through the grove of trees, through the grotto. No, it's just not gonna happen. Pumpkins aren't plants, noted. Well, like pumpkins are. The game knows a pumpkin's a plant. They just call me psychotic for thinking that the other one should also be a plant. What are we looking for here? Explosion, I guess. It's nice. It's something. It's good. Whatever you do. Like, why? What are we doing here, man? Why we have to kill the... He was minding his own business. Turns into rocks. Turning into rocks, I don't mind at all. We'll put a cave troll down there. Why? It doesn't really bother anything. This has turned into... It's honestly one of the best case scenarios for us. We love to see it because then, oh my God, it's going crazy. All right, well, it went decent. Another clover doesn't do much. Give me, nope. You know what I'm looking for. You have something of mine, something that I want. Okay, it has decided not to. So why is there a boat now? Oh, because I beat the other map on the hardest difficulty. So I was like, how about we go fishing for a bit? And so now we're going fishing. Because the other map was clearly too easy for a gamer of my caliber. They never really even expected that somebody could even beat it. I went to the devs blog post. They said, you know, this one will keep the gamers busy for years to come. We'll never have to update the game again. And unfortunately, I just happened to beat it like pretty quickly. But that's just, I mean, that's not on them, right? How could you even expect that a gamer of my caliber would come along? That's impossible to plan around. Hardly on them. Please don't kill. I just was asking so nicely for you to not kill the one thing that I wanted, which was my little guy. And now he's dead and at the bottom of a ditch, and it doesn't make me feel good at all. Whatever. We'll put one of these out because we do have the attackable book up here. Now beat this on Ballionaire ++. Well, hold on. I have to understand how this works. Okay, cool. They have anti-soft lock tech. How nice is that? Very helpful because I thought that we were just stuck for all of time there. We got some damage going on. I don't think that we actually beat this next tribute, which I know, like, weren't you just talking a lot of shit about how good you are? Yeah, whenever you reroll all holders gain 1 deposit, I think that that's worth keeping in our back pocket in case we ever can use it. We've got some extra spawns going. See, now this is what I'm talking about. That's the kind of turn that we need to really get the money popping. So I take it all back. We still have a great chance. I just need to get better RNG. Lakes aren't doing anything. I'm gonna drop this lake to prove my point. Pumpkins aren't doing anything. Neither are the jump ropes. You're all horrible. While it's moved by a mover, spawn a coin ball. We'll see what we got going. Immediately the one that hit that one just left. There's a twerking Snorlax. You gotta contain yourself. I understand that gooning is an important part of every man's life cycle and woman's life cycle. Sorry, did not mean to discriminate there. Gooning is the only thing that combines us as a people. But also we will drop this and put this here. I should have put it up 1. So fucking dumb. There was no reason not to put it up 1. Son of a bitch. One of these days. If a treasure is removed, we don't have enough treasures. Let's be real with ourselves. Put one of these down here. Any day now, it's actually so upsetting to me that it can't fucking hit the thing that spawns more. It's okay. It's okay. We keep calm. We keep cool. We keep collected. All right. We are in charge of our own destinies here. Please. What do we, huh? Okay. Love to see it. That's something. That's also something. Nothing else is in the armored patrol vehicle, unfortunately for us. But there's another ton going off. We might actually make our quota here. Dear Lord, hold on, hold on. and they said it was over. And they said that you would never be balling. And here we are now. Look at it go crazy. It's too much. It's so much money. It's actually not even that much. And shooting down a healthcare CEO. I don't even know what that could even be in reference to. Haha. Anyways. Whenever a trigger is destroyed, give a random stackable +1 stack. I'm very happy with that. And now all we have to do is start using more ice cubes, start killing more of the enemies, because I think that counts as them being destroyed. What else we got? We got this one. Throw that out there. Get a random age or aging more. Sure, why not? Get a random age or aging more. I think I've already said why not to that one, but hey, I like it. Got a couple coins spawning. Son of a bitch. Okay, well, you know, it was nice while it lasted. Plates aren't going to help us much. Not around these parts. Please, please, man. Please, please, please. It was just so bad. It was so atrociously bad. Offensive even. It was offensively bad. Drop this over here, and now we've got something going crazy, probably. I can't really keep track. Who's to say what was really happening there? The trees aren't doing as much as I would like them to. Let's just give ourselves a ton of potential orbs dropping in. Now, this is something. Probably. I mean, I can't really keep track, but in my opinion, this feels like it was something. Great. We're going to spawn 2 arrow traps. Why not? Peridot doesn't do much. Random ager ages better. I like that. I like almost everything about that one. We're going to need the best drop of all time. We're going to need to get more than the past 5 drops have got us across all of them combined in one drop on this one. I don't think that it's unlikely. I'm just questioning how likely it truly is, I suppose. Put this here. Everything now has higher multipliers. I'm just gonna close my eyes and listen to the noises. It's not sounding like enough noises for me to win. I don't like it. Yeah. I had a feeling. When I heard the noises, I was like, that's not enough. That's not victory. So, like, I actually don't like the fishing board. It just feels weird the way that it drops and comes back up. So instead, we'll try slot machine. We'll do a sampler platter, if you will, of each one. The start, place the burden of avarice, feed at 25. Got you. Put that down here, see what we got going on. When you skip any draft, gain a reroll. That works. That works. We can get some waters spawning. The slot machine board, when you drop the ball, each wheel will spin and provide a bonus to that column. Then drop a ball in each column. Okay. So diamonds in the middle, which of course means... Ah, yes. Verbatim what I thought would happen. Yeah, I had no clue what that meant. Now we have diamond 7 and a reroll. So I'm assuming we get a extra reroll over here? Nope. Okay, great. Love to see it. Juggler, campfire. Give me a juggler over here. Hopefully that won't get hit. We can't see the third slot. You're so right. And I have to readjust everything because of it. I'll just be a tiny little guy on this map. Hey guys, don't forget about me down here. No guys, come back. All right, I mean, it still works out probably. Move big, right? Yeah, no, I got you. Now I'm minuscule, which is unfortunately bringing up trauma from my ex, but that's fine. $800 just for rolling cherries. We love to see it. Oh. They actually give benefits if you hit them. So what are we really looking for on this map? I don't know, but wouldn't it be awesome if we had a bunch of tomatoes up here and saw what happened? OMG, rat's so tiny. It's triggering a lot of trauma from an ex, man. You don't want to go down this path. What's wrong with you? Anchor can only be placed on the bottom. Extra deposit. Sure, give me an extra deposit. Will it be very helpful? Probably not. But whatever the diamond is doing is scaling the hell out of this one. I don't know if it's permanently giving it that or not. Pinball bumper. Don't think it's great. Smallest I've ever seen. All right, well, now you sound just like her. And her mother. Which that part really hurt. 7-7. Love to see it. Probably. I really don't know what it's doing. At all. Put another one of these right here. Call it a day. start removing so we can get our triggers scaling. What's the idea? I'm going for... He's the best gambler of all time. They're calling him the #1 gambler in the... What the fuck was the point of getting 777? Seemingly to me, it did absolutely nothing. Thank you so much. All right, just put one of these right there. Doesn't matter, it'll move on its own. What did we get on that one? We got one of them scaling. Love to see it. I don't know what causes them to scale. That's honestly, nor should I concern myself with it. Put one of these right here. Now we got some more eggs in the mid lane. Loved it. Caterpillar. Okay, yep. That was undoubtedly a butterfly I saw. This still needs a lot more to show up. Honestly, I'm just gonna make this cave central over here. Anytime we see a cave, I'm just gonna throw it over on the right side and let whatever happens happen. If it happens to work out for us, hell yeah. If it doesn't, well, you know, can't say I wasn't trying. Let's broom away from the bottom. Why? Oh. I personally think we got a little cheated there. I could feel that my child was about to go off to college and then they took away that last reel from me. It's truly sad. I now empathize with the boomer's plight of needing to gamble. Put another cactus down here. Why? Honestly, this butterfly was spawned in a rough place, man. That sucks. That's like spawning in and realizing you live in Detroit. That's gotta suck. No one recovers from that, man. That hurts. That hurts. We got a reroll? We did. That was a free reroll acquired for rolling well. Okay. So now, from those, I want none of you. From these, we just see a cave, we take a cave. It's that simple. Gain 5 rerolls. Now, whenever a holder gets removed, we should redistribute the wealth. All right. I read this whole book. It was some kind of like ideology all about redistributing the wealth, taking back the means of production. And I don't know, guys, it just made a lot of sense to me. So I was kind of thinking that maybe we could try that out. See where we're going from here. Ride the broom. Sure. Do I think it's going to be very useful? Not at all. But worst case, I can just remove it. It doesn't need to be here. We got some money from solving a secret, which means we might be able to get something else going on that spell there. I don't really want any of you, so I'll just put a second minecart out. Spell of rebirth, spell of enterprising. Just give this one enterprising. If we see tomatoes, tomatoes go left, caves go right. And then in the middle, just fucking throw things and see what happens. At some point, we're trying to do the infinite monkey typewriter theorem here. At some point, I'll be forced to have a good build, whether I want to or not. Now, you are not bonkable, which is important because I can place you here and have a bunch of caves around you. And it shouldn't interrupt anything because you're not bonkable. I don't know how we had a water one stored in there, but I'm really happy that we did. I didn't think that it was even feasible. Maybe something spawns water instead. I don't know. I kind of don't love any of you, but I guess we can do a gem mine over here. So in case it just goes like bop, 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 we've got an okay chance. Did it work? I don't know, but it did exactly what I asked of it, so it feels pretty okay to me. Another mushroom there. It's not a build, by the way. If you're looking at this and wondering, how does this scale into late game? You know, how does this beat the game? I don't think that it does. Also, we haven't deposited nearly enough. We're not on track at all, because I think we need to get 50 down here. That's simply not happening. Why is it stealing? I don't know. That's not for me to understand. Put one of those there. Whenever something's removed, we gain 3. We're on track. Remember the infinite I talked about? We're 2/3 of, or it might have been 4. So we might be half of the way there, but move that, man. Fuck you. Such an annoying spot to put it because I'm not going to remove it. And I think they know that. I think they're fully aware that there's no shot I'm dropping my treasure seeking. It's my favorite part of the entire game. You're telling me I get to gamble more in this game that's all about gambling? Say so much less. Put this right here. And hopefully we get something. Okay. Nothing, unfortunately. Well, you know, sometimes in life we have to, you know. Hungry Mouth, no. Dude, I saw something on my YouTube feed earlier that I genuinely could not understand, and maybe you can help me with it. So I didn't actually watch the video at all, and maybe watching the video would give me context to what the thumbnail was trying to allude to. But the thumbnail said professional Animal Crossing player reacts. How do you do that? Like, how does one become a professional Animal Crossing player? Does that mean they talk to their villagers really well? Like they're a really friendly I don't think that what are they the best at paying off their loans to Tom? I couldn't really wrap my head around it because there's nothing competitive about the game. So how does one go pro? Do you get the cutest house? Yeah, I'm kind of pro. I kind of was breeding flowers the other day and I got the rarest variant. So I'm kind of thinking of maybe starting an esports organization for this one. I think I've got the legs to do it. So like, I don't understand at all how you are a pro, but hey, good on them. Because clearly they understand something that I don't. What are we looking at with these? Fucking anything, please. Give me that one, sure. Tire pump whenever you roll. All limiteds get a charge. I don't really like it. Whenever a limited uses a charge, a ghost spawns. I don't like that one either, because watch what this ghost is gonna do. He just flies up and then... Wait, he's goated? Because he flies up into the lake. And then once he hits the lake, all of a sudden it starts to feed in. Never mind. I take it all back. Because now we're gonna get double ghosts. Check this shit out. One of the ghosts has to hit it. He said, knowing full well that apparently that's not how it works. It doesn't have to at all. It's more their preference than mine. This build sucks, by the way. Just in case anybody was looking at it and they're like, I don't feel like your build's doing much. You're correct. It sucks. It's really bad. This is not a good build. That was some of the most money we could have got, and it still didn't even seem like it was anything. Got a couple tomatoes, though. We're kind of kept alive by the fact that it's scaling our board for us, because there is nothing on this board that is working as intended. Or at least working in the way I intended it to. 5% chance to consume the ball and gain a gem draft. Well, if you're gonna be on your way out anyways, right? Like if you're leaving this world, give me benefit. Okay, we got money from rolling well on the slot machine. If I can just do that one more time, quote my father trying to put me through college. But realistically though, it could go kind of crazy. All right, ignition there. I don't remember what you are. Oh, you're the one that gives rainbow trails to stuff. Okay, got it. That's not bad either. Doubling our money for free is generally pretty good. We only need to hit 3K. What are the odds I don't hit a measly 3,000? We don't have any agers. So this one's also useless. So what do I do instead? I still place it here and then we get rid of this and we start putting more agers down here. And what kind of agers are we looking for? I don't really know yet. But on the bright side, that felt awesome. That felt really good. We barely satisfied the tribute. None of you are aging, unfortunately. You aren't an ager, but you could still be insane for me. So we'll put this up here. Okay. We're very close to having the infinite. If I can live one more measly round, we'll be all good, assuming that I get the one that I need, which probably won't happen, but I'm not gonna give up. Who would I be if I gave up just because it's probably not gonna happen? That's not the spirit of gambling at all. All right. It's fine. This one only got hit once, unfortunately. Another gem mine. They will do anything in their power to avoid giving me the very thing I need, which is any more caves for over here. Because I still think caves are one of our main scalers. And you might consider me a fool for that. It's still what I believe. Because look at that. That's $2,000 more in the bank. Wow, the windmill is still pumping. And you know I respect the man who's pumping. Give me another cave. Put the cave here. Drop this one, as unfortunate as it may be. It just wasn't ever going to pay out, and it was blocking our future caves. I needed as many cave opportunities as possible, and unfortunately, it just wasn't there. It wasn't in the cards for it. Another fruit for over here. All limited triggers have a chance to gain something. Okay. That's true. This one is my favorite one. I do love Peridot, so let's just put it down here, and then we'll start getting a really good limited. Surely. There's simply no way I can keep missing good rolls. It can't happen. Like, feasibly, the logic has to line up eventually that I'm all good. All right. Packing tape changes things. Put another... Nah, put a topaz up here. Yeah. I like that a lot. Spell of ignition. Topaz is not hitting the spell of ignition. That's a very good point. However, if you look at the way the board's laid out, I don't think there's any way it could. So what we do is we drop this one, which lets us put this one out. So then we can drop this one, which kind of lets us put this one out. And then we start it because we can start regaining our limited triggers here. But it's also giving us rerolls each time we do that. So we're getting pretty fucking close here. Now we only have one drop left, but the limited one has regained another use here. So what are we looking for from it? Happy you asked. It's very simple. You place this, and then you remove this, and then this one will give extra molt. So then you place this, then you remove this, and the reason you remove this is so that you can then place this. So then what are we going to remove? This. And then why are we removing that one? I don't know. As it turns out, I've got no fucking idea. I don't think we win. No. We needed over 40,000 more dollars. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. The caves were still our top earners, though. So I don't want to hear that the caves weren't putting out. The caves were putting out every night. They were there for me in my darkest time, and I wonder where were you when I was down out there on my knees. We go one more time on this map. I'm feeling this map. The start of the run, place the burden of depreciation. Depredation, sorry. Whenever a ball is moved by a mover, whenever a ball would spawn, there's a 50% chance it's a rock ball. These suck. You're no pro gambler on following. Honestly, it's all I've based my entire identity on, and I couldn't even gamble well. It does hurt. Give me more water balls. What are we looking for from here? Captain's hat doesn't do anything. So why did we choose it? Because imagine if it did something, dude. We'd be going to the moon right now. All right. I know what you're thinking. Salted slices. Last time the tomatoes did nothing. Don't build tomatoes. Don't build tomatoes. That was last time. I'm not going to let this time be assuaged by last time. Spawn more water ball. That's really good because now we're guaranteed to hit the tomato and we kind of needed to get the money. And now we've earned enough money so we don't have to worry about this one anymore. What are we looking for? Not a pinball. Another tomato sounds delectable right about now. One of my favorite fruits of all time, probably. I actually used to despise tomatoes, man. What changed? I don't know. Randomly one day I just had one and everything changed for me. It wasn't randomly. I probably ordered it from... I think I ordered like a quesadilla from somewhere and they put salsa in the quesadilla, which I don't want to spoil this for any other fellow picky eaters out there. I hate to break it to you, there actually is inside of salsa, there's tomatoes. Look, I'm trying not to break the, illusion for anybody else. I understand how hard it can be and all that kind of stuff, right? But unfortunately, yeah, they're in there. So I had ordered it and I was like, oh man, there's tomato in here. But the worst part was I was at work. So I'm not gonna not eat it. I'm sitting here at work and they just ordered food and my eyes do. I can't be like, guys, actually, I don't like this little red stuff in there. So I fucking decided heroically, I decided I will eat the food that I ordered. I know. Look, I'm not trying to say you have to roll me out on a red carpet everywhere I go. I'm just saying, don't ever forget the sacrifices I've made. Packing tape does not help. Investment does not help. Don't tell me there's also nut in my semen. I'll need to have a taste test before I can say anything about that one. You expect me to be able to answer that without any kind of taste test? That'd be insane. That'd be psychotic of me. How irresponsible. We're easily gonna clear the objective, but what are we gonna do aside from that? That's really the question that I'm still going for right now. I'll throw this down here. I don't think it's very helpful. If I didn't think it was very helpful, why didn't I just put it over here? That's not a bad idea. Here's what we do. Jugglers will now constantly earn a little bit of money for this guy to steal. I know it's not ideal because it feels like they always want to hit right there, but then it slowly over time, hopefully without me even having to notice it, will pay for itself. I doubt it because I don't remember how much money it wants to steal, but it would be awesome. Wait, why didn't everything get the captain hat? Does it only pass it once? None of those. Well, I'm down for a jump rope. I used to do double dutch back in my day. Dude, I actually always wish I was way better at jump roping because there's this one kid in my class. I don't remember if he actually was this or if he was just a liar. It's pretty hard to tell when you're a child, but I believe that he was on some kind of like team for jump roping, and I was always so pissed because in our gym class we do a jump roping unit, but where's the fairness that he also just gets to do the normal ass jump roping when this guy's on a professional team for jump roping as a child, and I'm over here holding it for the first time being like, what the hell is going on? How does this thing work? Whenever a limited trigger consumes a charge, all adjacent triggers get plus 0.1 molt. Okay, so give me an outlet over here. Give me this so that something can go back if it has a carryable, which everything on the left always will. But it just didn't seem right to me because it's like, this guy already knows what he's doing. Now, that was far from my only hang up with gym class, okay? You want to know one of my number ones? People always ask, they ask it all the time, especially on TikTok. What radicalized you? What radicalized you? You want to know what radicalized me? I'm sitting there in gym class. The fitness gram pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test. Okay, it's time. We're about to start running our fitness gram pacer test. I'm in. I'm ready to go. I'm raring for this opportunity. And so I'm like, hey, coach, what are the kind of like, what are we aiming for? Because they tell you what you're aiming for the age group, right? And so he's like, well, for you, and I was like, oh, for me, oh, that's specialized for me. Okay. He was like, you definitely want to hit at least 32 on this one to be healthy within your age group, but you're aiming for like 38. And I went, okay, fair enough. I got that. Let me lock in. And then he was like, and for the girls, we're hoping you can hit 20. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. 20. I'm doing 32. This is middle school, brother. This is 6th grade. I haven't even gone through puberty yet. And you're already saying they got to do 12. I would kill to do 12 less. Now, granted, I ended up doing 12 less. Why? It turns out I'm really bad at like controlling the energy that I was using. So I just kind of sprint until I dropped, which turns out was after only like 12. It's probably higher than 12. But still, it was like, it was just the fact that I would always sprint for the first couple laps. And then by the time it was actually getting to where they wanted you to go quick, I would have 0 energy left because for whatever reason, I was treating it like it was a full-on sprint the whole time. Me and my friends would always be like, let's see who can get there fastest for the first 20 laps or whatever. And so then by the time lap 20 was hitting, I'm like, I can't do it anymore. It's too much for me. I can't. They've won. We might as well put a hungry mouth down here. But yeah, no, that's what fucking radicalized me. What are you talking about? Less push-ups. Like, here's the thing, right? You could argue, well, after puberty, there's a different way that muscles are being spread out between different body types. Sure, maybe, but, well, I mean, not even maybe. I guess it's like biology, but still. That hadn't happened yet, all right? We were all sitting here in fucking middle school, barely out of elementary school, just after 5th grade. I don't even know what algebra is, man. They're showing me X in my equations, and I'm like, teacher, actually, this is supposed to be math class. And you're telling me that already? No, that's fucked up. Give them the same requirements, okay? Now, once we hit high school, you know, you can start carrying, or you can start changing it from there, because, yeah, fine. I'll admit at that point there's a slight difference, but still. Whenever it triggers a destroyed game, a random stackable gain something, I think it's worthwhile. I don't know if it's gonna save us or anything, but it's probably worthwhile having it. This one simply refuses to give me my secret, by the way, which is not something I'm very happy about. Nothing is working for us, which kind of sucks. I don't want to put a disguise up here. Rolling to get less options, love to see it. Rolling, and oh, now we don't have less options. Awesome. Why do we sometimes have an extra one? I don't know. Anyways, we'll drop this here, and we're trying to scale up the pumpkin down there, which we did. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be going for a water build. This entire time, I kind of forgot about that one. Adam Sandler, The Water Build. Love that movie. We don't want to put anything down there on top of it, so I will just put it here. And we'll call it a day. Why not on top of it? Because the outlet will eventually be an engine for other stuff. I say eventually, it's definitely looking less and less likely the more time goes on. I'll agree with that. But trust me, it's cooking something up there. It's going to be a while before the product is done, but this one's starting to get stacks from water dying off. Still got an arrow going over here. Love to see it. Just please. I don't know why it keeps making this laughing noise, man. I'm going to hit quota, I promise. We're not... When this ball causes a holder deposit, you aren't a holder, right? No, you're just an eater. You're just a feeder. Okay. Like Amber Lynn Reed's current girlfriend. I understand. Yeah, that's right. He knows ball. Yeah, that's right. I've been keeping up with it ever so slightly. Whenever I need second monitor content and I can't find something to watch, like a 2-hour video comes on. Okay, let's drop this right here. We're getting... The tomatoes are doing great work, though. Complete credit where credit is due there. You are up to stealing 5K. We love to see that because we're not even that far into the run yet. So the more we can keep stacking up the juggler, because then once the juggler is free, we go crazy. Hear me out on this. The whale eats the dart trap's spawn. It works perfectly. Did we somehow land in the Adam Warlock lobbies? It's fine. You can just play, you can play Loki and then you're still allowed to play Adam Warlock. Earn $800. Double this for each unique food carried by this ball up to the number of stacks of plates. Then consume them. Give me this so that we may take a bunch of tomatoes and then eat them. Ah, delicious. It did nothing. Delectable, my favorite. Okay, it did give me 1,800 there for 2 plates. Cool. Probably put this bad boy over here. Tombstone, Eye of Abundance. Whenever you reroll game 1 cooldown, skip when a trigger would... No. When a trigger is destroyed, that's not going to happen. I guess we'll take the eye. It's not good at all, I would say, but like whatever. Now we got double the tomatoes going. Amen to that, brother. We got to start stacking more plates, and then we'll feel way better about the run. I mean, there's a lot we've got to change. Earn more money, shoot more arrows. We'll definitely shoot more arrows. The more arrows we shoot, the more the whale might be able to do something. Granted, what's the whale do right now, if anything? Gets us a little bit of money, and that's pretty much all I can ask for. We were able to drop those off, which is huge. The arrow is going crazy now. I don't know why. This is the only map where I've noticed the arrow lives. Every other map, it just is gone. The second you've placed it, it's already left. It's no longer with us. These just keep scaling more and more. Love to see it. Okay. It's gonna drop off there. It's fine because this is our only one with carryables. Would have been even more fine if it hit there, but we've still got 4 more drops and we've already hit our quota. When it's moved by any kind of mover, spawn a coin ball. I think that's fine to be up here. One of these days I will get this secret, by the way, I promise. See, because then we spawn more coins, causing the whale to eat more. Which, any day now. Okay, don't eat. Hey, that's your choice. I'm not going to force you to. Ice cubes. Ice cubes are huge. Now, I should have... No, because that's not the one I was looking for. The one I should be looking for is like the investment one, I think. I don't know. We'll see how good it feels. Then over here is going... I don't know if I've been the only one doing this. I haven't looked at all at the right side of my screen. You can probably tell that from the current state of the board, but I just... It's simply too much, okay? There's a limit. And I'm discovering what it is. Now there, we're doing some stuff. See, because then it just eats all of those. Now, I don't know which one. Something's... I mean, look at that, because then it spawns out extra water balls, too. And it just goes nuts. We could probably put a dam right here for when it shoots out water balls. Probably. I mean, no guarantees on that. Obstacle mover. I think that that's not bad to have here. Oh, adjacent triggers have extra molt per age. Put that here. Is it gonna be the most useful of all time? I would thank my lucky stars if it was useful even once. Forget the most useful, just like please do anything, honestly. 157,000 when I did not need nearly that much. Love to see it. Another spawner for over here. Why not? Receipt. No, we take Swiss Army knife in this household because we build towards the infinite. Will it ever show up? Probably not, but look, it's such an easy infinite. You gotta try. If you don't at least try, who are you? Now, where did my treasure chest go? Because isn't it supposed to move to... Oh my god, it's right there. Ah, that makes so much sense. That one only took 970 this time. Finally, a second cave. Be careful who you called ugly in middle school, buddy. I got 2 caves now. It's kind of the best to ever do it. Now, the other arrows don't really get to connect because of this bouncer in the way. But the bouncer has a molt on it, and I feel like it's worth having it stick around. If for nothing else other than moral support. Another tomato here or there. I think there I like. Don't worry about scaling them. We already got plenty of tomatoes. Okay, just hit right into that. Something else must have fallen off while carrying something. I don't know what, but the tomato one didn't respawn up top. Ride the broom, teleporting with a mover, coin balls giving money, or giving molt. We do that here because if it takes the armored car and starts bouncing... Where are you going, man? Where are we going with this? You gotta at least work with me. It's all I ask. You don't have to be perfect. Nobody is except for me. But like, at least work with me a little bit here. It's all I ask. So I cry, I plead, and I beg. Okay, there's something. Go straight into the investment one. Bouncing like that ass. Only if you're lucky, and also only if like I know how and my mom gives me permission. Because I would never do it if she didn't give me permission. That'd be fucked up. You guys would really do that, like bounce ass without getting parent permission first? If they're not signing off on your field trip, how the hell are you gonna do it, man? You need a trusted adult or guardian to sign. That's what they told me at the strip club, which is why I've never gone. Because I get scared that they'll figure out that my parents didn't actually sign it and I'm forging the signature, okay? And it's scary because I don't know if I could deal with the bouncer calling me out like that. Well, this is just, that was an atrocious drop. Luckily, the plates are going crazy for us. We're up to 5x plates. We earned 143,000. Now you need 300,000. Yeah, all right. This is probably where we fall off a cliff in terms of what we can do here. Probably this one. Wow. Teachers don't get paid enough to care if the signature was real or not. This wasn't for teachers. It was to go into the strip club. It's different. Those people actually do care, though. Yeah, I don't really know what happened on that run, but honestly, whatever the fuck that was, I need that every single time. That was awesome. Way more drops like this. Another one of these, if you wouldn't mind. Should have bouncer dude, you're scaring the hose. That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't need to know that I didn't get parent permission to be here. Oh, I'm stupid as hell. This one's not stackable. Oh, that was dumb of me. With that said, another. Some is good, more is better. These start aging, we start going crazy on it. This one does include up above it, so the plates will start scaling like wild, hopefully. Pick up all of the tomatoes, drop them right off there. Give me another cave, and all of a sudden our cave synergy. Okay, well, it's not looking great, but like it's looking like it might exist now, which for a while it definitely was not looking that way. So take what victories you can get. One respawned up there somehow. One of them flew in from the right and then did nothing. Thanks for that. That was awesome. Really hoping that you would never do that one again, but ice cubes up top feel very apt to me. It feels right. I mean, I know that right now they're not spawning the water that I would like them to spawn, but we got a ton of coins spawning in too. Getting the multiplier going up on this one. Another chest, another clover. I say another, sorry, first clover. Give me a chest just randomly over here. A random adjacent ager will age more. You already know precisely where that must go. Because now this one can start aging even faster, and then the plate gives us even more money. And I think the plate is currently our win con. And you might say that's sad, and I don't even think you're necessarily wrong. I don't think it should be our win con, but here we are. None of you are even remotely helpful. No. Give me another roll. I could do another cave troll, but it just doesn't seem right. Another cave, though? Now you're speaking my language. Precisely what I need. Salted slices, no! The cave isn't benefiting the run. Just one more cave. One more cave will get me right. It'll fix me. I can feel it. All right, that one's ready again. Lake doesn't help us. Fireball doesn't help us. Twitch is being mean to me. What'd they do? That doesn't help. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. Can you, for the love of God, give me anything that I'm looking for? Dude, this is beyond fucked up, man. You think I can do time capsule right now? You think any of this is helpful? You're just giving me the worst items in the game? All right, fine. Give me another cave. Fuck you. It's not gonna save the run. It's not gonna give me 100,000 points, I bet. Somehow I was right. Wow. Imagine that. All right. But maybe they keep violating my freedom of brain rot. One of the only things we had left in this country, and they're taking it away. Well, that one does hurt as a loss. That one does definitely, it stings a little bit for sure. I would say that one stings. If I had to put it on the pain scale, where would I put it? I don't know. I'm not Coyote Peterson, man. If I was, I'd be able to help. I'm Coyote Peterson, and today I'm going to be letting the most deadly bug in the world sting inside my prostate. Let's get into it. Sorry, if he needs more ideas, hit me up, okay? I'm full of them. Are they good ideas? No, not at all. Did I ever claim that at all? No. All right. One more run. And to start, get the Burden of Perdition. It has 250 health and must be defeated. Sure. Cooldowns last 100% longer was the next one. Sure. Whenever you reroll all stackables, lose one. Sure. So we can't do stackable. We can't do reroll. We can do this one and go for extra triggers, though. Chopped in half. Halves may not be chopped again. It seems great. I don't know if it's a good starting one, but I'll figure that out myself. So what do we got going on from it? Okay, it just actually gives us that. Sure. Stopwatch, plant, jump rope. Cooldowns last longer. This one has a cooldown. Jump rope does not have a cooldown, though. So where do we put jump rope? Somewhere where we'll be able to get value out of it. Is that going to give us value right there? Look, if you want the truth, probably not. But, like, never mind. It was the best placement of all time. There's always one more run. There's always a bigger fish is kind of the worst part about that. And not everybody's thinking of it yet. We'll put dart traps down here. Now, what kind of triggers are we looking to get off with those dart traps? As of right now, I couldn't tell you, but it at least gets us some damage there, which is worth something. Now, hear me out. What if I took a cave? I know that this is a novel idea, one that I've never done before. But what if we were to take a cave? What would we think then? I'm thinking the cave might just be the ticket that we've been missing this whole time. I guess if I'm down here, hold on, I didn't even think about this. I guess when you really start to think about it, I don't really need to be in the box right now. Hold on. Let me just hop out of that bad boy and just sit right here. Because I'm just sitting in the bottom corner anyways, like it's a normal game. Fine, I'll hop out of my Christmas box. It was thematic though. All right. One more cave. A cave run has never led me astray before, so I think that going for caves is a really good idea. And it's pretty much guaranteed for you to make your money back when you do it. None of these are really what I'm looking for. I guess I could do another jump rope. Not there, though. Okay, you do that there, and now they can almost climb up, maybe. Is it wishful thinking? It's probably even worse than that. Now, what does the 7 do? The ball that drops in this column carries the 7. While carrying the 7, the ball has all ball types. Oh, so what do you do? Repeat this for every diamond spun. So that's why sometimes it gives way more. But anyways, bye, so I'll just see you next year or tomorrow. That's, you know, not too much of a difference. I understand. Pretty similar, all things considered. So I get you. Probably put this over here. Now, what's going to happen? It should be the arrow trap causes Okay, well, we'll figure it out later. But it should cause the arrow trap to hit this, and then it flies over to the side. And then from that, we can get another anchor going with 2x on its multiplier. It should be nearly unstoppable. Yeah, because then it gets the 2x there and shoots through that. The arrow traps work really nice when you know what you're doing with them. Unfortunately, I don't. So, don't. I hate when my voice cracks because I feel like, you know, you guys come to me because I'm such a strong pillar of masculinity and like healthy masculinity. And when I start to have my voice crack like that, you question that a little bit. And I don't want that to happen for you. I understand that everybody looks up to me and you kind of view me as the foundation in your life that keeps you going. And I appreciate that, but that's why I gotta be there for you, you know? And I can't have my voice crack like that. And it's not because I'm embarrassed when it cracks. Obviously, everybody looks at me and goes, that's a man's man right there. I bet he only cries for 30 minutes after he tries to look a woman in the eyes. And you'd be right. And you would be so right. It's the craziest thing. None of those help with what we're looking for. None of those help with what we're looking for. None of those help with what we're looking for. Another cave. Why? Egads, that's precisely what I'm looking for right now. We did get a lot of rerolls, which was nice. All right, nothing there. Magic Castle, this is precisely it. The more we can get the castles popping, the more I should have put it right here so that if it bounces like that, it would be able to get more. But whatever, it's fine. Okay, that was a little bit of a downside to it. I didn't really think about that. You should still fly to the right if you get hit there. So that should be okay. Very happy that it decided to spawn a butterfly like that. Kind of sad with the way that one ended up hitting, but sure. What else are we looking for? None of those. Like that. Because now it can fly over, pick up the sword, and slay everything that's on the right side. Giving me even more money. Okay, well, not if you fucking RKO down the thing, but for a moment, it looked pretty good. If we get the perfect line downward, this is amazing. If we don't, it definitely feels a little bit worse, I won't lie. More damage there, feels great. Oh, please, that would have been so good. Oh, now they want me to get 10K? Well, that's gonna be pretty hard for me. Clearly, seeing as I only got 30,000 on the last one. It's a decent start, but do I actually think we're doing anything good? Not really. Son of a bitch. The arrow trap seems to be fucking me more than it's helping right now. But you don't... Wow. We already won? Okay, sure. Roll me. None of those. Roll me. None of those. Roll me. Maybe a broom. Nah, there's nowhere for it to fit. Unless I wanted to do one here. Which I guess isn't the worst, because normally if it drops, it'll like hit somewhat like that. I don't know. We need something that this can get value out of from hitting. Because as of right now, it just bounces just to bounce. Whenever a trigger is removed, change the direction of the switch gate. I don't know what you do. You call that a bad thing? What do I call a bad thing? I don't... Look, man, I'm on autopilot, all right? I clicked go live. Nothing that I say is legally binding or anything I'll remember the next day. It's like a hangover, but not as funny of a movie, probably, and I definitely did not have the budget for Zach Galifianakis, so. Big money there. Love to see that. I mean, like, it just feels heinous to have this many drops up here with absolutely zero reason for there to be that one. The arrow's fucking you? Oh, no, yeah. I mean, like, here's the thing. Early Internet Explorer, looking at that cursor, god damn. What else are we looking at? What else are we looking at? None of these, surprisingly. Roll me. Another axe. It's impossible for this one to avoid getting chopped. Will that create much of a benefit to us? One of these days, I will find a secret. These will be here for a reason, then everything gets molt. And then you'll all be sorry. Because then these getting extra molt causes even more stuff to go on, which is what we want. But there is an unfortunate first step that needs to happen and is appearing to not happen. Dude, the jump ropes up here might be our #1 earner. Which would not have been what I was expecting if you were to tell me to guess at the start of this run what my hero is gonna be. I'm down to throw this here, sure. Does it change anything? I don't think so, but hey, now we can cut water in half too. So that's probably worth something. We got another water coming over. The attacker, we love to see it. Nothing, ooh. Dude, this setup's kind of sick though. 134,000 was earned. I don't know how. So if you're gonna ask me, whoa, how are you getting this much? It's your guess is as good as mine. It could have been anything really. Now we've got value though, from potential value from that. And then this can go over. Something else stole the sword, unfortunately, but still. What are we looking for up top? None of those. Well, maybe we can do a rainbow. Because it's gonna drop and hit a lot of the ropes in theory. Okay. Once. It's almost a lot when you kind of think about it in a different context. It's pretty fucking tragic actually, but still. None of these really scream my names from the heavens. Much as I wish they would. Much as I wish you could scream my name. Hey, how about you call me? Alright. Picked up some kills, or picked up some damage there, which is free money. None of these are good enough. Roll me. None of you are looking appetizing. Definitely none of you. There is an argument to be made for Lake, but not yet. No. Another magic castle. One day it has to pay. There's no way we can keep not getting anything. As it turns out, there's totally a way. It's actually really easy for us to not get anything. Okay, sure. When a trigger is placed adjacent to closet, store it. When you remove closet, place all previously. Okay. This is what we need. You might be saying it doesn't seem good. It's not good, but it counts as extra drafts. And extra drafts give everything we're doing extra molt. And the more extra molt we have on everything, well, I'm sure I don't need to tell you why that's going to be really, really strong. Hopefully. So for example, we take a candle and we say, there's your candle. And then we throw it into the closet. Now, what do I want from the closet? We can skip the drafts. I just need to get extra drafts. So it doesn't matter if the items I'm picking up are pure ass and will never be used. That doesn't matter at all. All that we care about is that I am drafting more. We don't really care about the cheese, but at the same time, welcome into the closet. You know, I hope you come out someday. Maybe the environment will be a little bit better for you, but if not, hey, it is what it is. Damn, 14,000 from that guy down there. Now you need 50,000. This might be the first time that we've ever been this far ahead. You don't like ass? People will put any words in your mouth. I never said that once. Immediately draft and place 3. Here's the cool part. Well, actually, just place them in. Because I don't care about those, but it does give everything extra molt. And then the more everything gets extra molt. Well, okay, I don't really have another way to end the sentence aside from the more everything gets extra molt, the more molt it gets, which I feel as though is almost a people die when they're killed. Yeah, you probably knew that. Place this right here. We have another extra one. Spell of Fiery Blight. Who doesn't like ass? I never said anything bad about ass. Let's not lie to him. I never once said that I don't like ass. I said many. There's other people who probably don't like ass. Okay. Oh, dude, this is my chance. This is my chance to turn it around. Because then you can be like, who doesn't like ass? And now I can be like, oh wow, so you just don't think that asexual people exist? And all of a sudden, I'm the best ally of all time. Not that it was a competition, but if it was, I'm fucking winning, idiot. Wow, some ally you are. Fuck yeah, I win again. I'm PR trained. So I'm pretty much, he out allied me. I'm pretty much the best I ever do. I mean, it's looking good. The run is feeling nice. So are you, flirts cutely. Sorry, I don't really know what I'm going with this. Dude! I almost called it a bingo when it's a jackpot. Sorry, I've clearly been hanging around my nieces and nephews too much. Because bingo is just gambling, but for younger children. Well, that and playing FIFA and buying packs. But, like, both of those are just gambling for children. The shame I must become an incel? Well, hold on now. As long as my name isn't attached to it, feel free. But, like, if my name's attached to it, I think we should probably reconsider, so... Probably put an egg spell there. I feel like those go pretty nice together. Now we're guaranteed getting some stuff going pretty well. We might even someday kill one of the wyverns. Sorry, wyverns. Depends on which one you prefer, I believe. I don't think there's a... Now that's an extra draft gain because now everything's gonna get extra molt. Soon we'll be able to remove the closet, and once the closet's gone, woo, this one's getting somewhat close to dying, but it's definitely not dying fast enough. How would you get more to hit it? It's a great question. No more questions, if you wouldn't mind. Whenever you spawn something, get money. Why not? Why do you only live once anyways? Now, remove this and we get 14 triggers. And then all I'm gonna do is skip all of them because I don't think I cared for any of these. I'm just trying to up our multipliers on everything. Now what we want to do is start getting a bunch of spawns going on down here so we can just kill as many or hit this guy as many times as possible and get as many potential kills as we can, because we still need to do 169 hits to it in the next couple rounds. Unfortunately, that's not looking very good for us, so we'll probably throw one of these down here. We didn't win in one. Fucked up if you ask me. I personally would have let us win in one. Okay, it went the wrong way. Fine. We've already won in two, though, so that's worth something. And then this can drop down. Pick up the sword. It hits again. Okay, 160 damage remaining. It's possible. I don't love it, but it's possible. None of you help. This is fantastic, though. Now, is it fantastic for its location? No, but the number of coins we'll be spawning should be absurd. And looking at it right now, yeah, I'd say so. It's feeling pretty absurd. We get a damage off there. Love to see it. This one's going to spend the rest of its life up here. The dart trap will probably respawn by the time it... How did it fall off? I personally disagree. I think that they were afraid of me, which is fine. I understand. Now we should be able to solve more secrets, hopefully. Any day now. Okay, we got an extra draft. I don't know what's taking damage, what isn't. It's frankly none of my concern. This one's falling down decently. Love to see it. There's extra damage on it. Could probably use an extra sword somewhere. None of you are swords. I'm really looking for a sword. In terms of points, I feel really good. All right, I'll take another magic castle. It's not exactly what I asked for, but at the same time, how am I supposed to resist that allure? You wanna know what I should have done? Should have put the fire spell down here so we could get more spawns going. But until then, we've got another kill, so we're gonna get another draft. Not where I needed that to drop at all. We're gonna lose all of our money most likely, which sucks. I know I rolled past something that could have been very useful, aka the what was it? The cabinet, because that would steal all of our adjacent placed ones so we could get a lot of stuff going. And like, I thought about it, but then I also realized we really got to get this damage going. I want to roll for something that can spawn more. Was I lucky enough to get something? I think so. Well, I mean, we'll see how good it feels, but I've got something now. Juggler or treasure chest. We really don't want either. Another magic castle. You cruel, cruel temptress. You know how bad I'd like it. Why are you placing another cave when you just said there's other stuff that you need? My goals are so far beyond your understanding. I wouldn't expect you to. On the bright side, fuck ton of damage. That's what she said. Probably. I don't know what I said. But like, most likely I'd agree with you. Great, great. Now, whenever you reroll all stackables, lose a trigger. Okay, so no more rerolling for the rest of the game. Understood. Place this here. Immediately gain 5 rerolls. Fucked up. Whenever a trigger is destroyed, earn $800 and spawn a ghost ball. Spell of ignition. We need to put that one down there. It's stacked and put it in there. Okay, so that's what we do. That's how we win. This is how we win, not by fighting what we hate, but by protecting what we love. Oh, what's that? You don't recognize it? Oh, it's from the best movie of all time, the one of the Skywalker new trilogy ones. And no, I couldn't tell you which one, so please don't ask. Thank you so much. I have no clue. It was the second one, I think. It was one of the funniest moments though, because like, I'm sure you've already seen 30,000 people online who are pissed off about the scene. I'm not really like pissed off because I go outside and what happens with Glorfinium Zimplax from Tatooine doesn't really affect me too much, but it is really funny because like arguably the act that the character stops is the biggest act of love one could do, which is giving up their own life to protect the people they care about. And they're like, no, don't do that. We gotta love people. Wait, no, quit it, guys. By the way, this thing is not taking any damage, even with the sword setup, unfortunately. Like, I've really been trying. I've been hitting it as much as I can, and it's still only down to here, which don't love. What else could we do? Parachute? Maybe parachute here could do something. Put another spell of ignition here, put another spell of ignition here. Then I'm gonna do something crazy, which is remove this, put a spell of ignition here, put a spell of ignition here, put a greenhouse up here, doesn't really matter, spell of ignition there, skip that, spell of ignition there, and now we should be good. Just hit it from the back. I've been trying to do that, but like it hasn't been working for me. There's a lot of damage on it. It does feel pretty good. It's a decent amount. There it goes. There goes my hero. Skip these. Remember, whatever you do, do not reroll. Rerolling is our worst enemy right now, as it will completely kill our entire scaling that we're trying to use to hopefully be able to kill this thing. I say as though anybody can even hear what's going on over all the noises. On the bright side, I think we did almost kill another wyvern up there. The more wyverns we kill, the better. Tomato or rainbow, just give me... the rainbow's okay. All limiteds have a chance of gaining charge, sure. Spell of explosion, put that one also down here. Spell of ignition, put that one down there. And bada bing, bada boom. Now we're in business. Because all this has to do is fall down and hit all the, you know, just like hit anything. It fell right through the jump rope. I thought the entire point of that thing is that it can't fall through it, but yeah, sure. Hey, whatever helps. If it helps you sleep at night, it helps me. To satisfy tribute 9. Okay, I think we're fucked. Draft 3 holders. First time an ager is bonked. Teleport. Whenever you reroll, gain a cooldown skip. None of these are good, but this one at least gives us extra molt. No, no, and no. Spell of ignition, though, we love to see. Spell of explosion, we love to see also. Now, what are we looking for? Probably like a water ball to spawn down here or something. Unfortunately, okay, big damage on it. It's just not enough, though. So what's the downside if I don't kill this thing? Like, instantly lose? Must be defeated or lose all your money. It does not respawn. It doesn't respawn, sure, but like I feel like it might as well be because I've been hitting it this entire time. It had 250 health. Now it's down to just 90. Yeah, I could have arguably put it in a better spot, but I set up an entire like automated system on the... Please don't do that. That was so fucked up. Okay. This needs to be like over here. Spell of enterprising, spell of rebirth, spell of blight. Spell of Blight works. I should have been using this way more from like the beginning, but it definitely works. And hopefully we can stack more of it. I kind of forgot it existed. Essentially the way it works is every time we hit it, it does its damage to everything that can get attacked on the map. And its damage is based off the number of stacks it has, which means is that if I had been stacking it from the start, we'd probably have a whole lot more going on right now. It's not worth rolling though. Spell of ignition. Ignition works. We're still looking for blight though. Ignition works. We're looking for blight though. Need to say it out loud because otherwise I know precisely how this goes. I say, oh man, blight would be awesome. And then I roll right past it in favor of getting more things to spawn because getting things to spawn is sick. And pretty much my entire plan. Okay, we're going to get another draft. Minimum 1. Man, I love gambling. Me too, but I think that this might be the end for us. I wasn't able to kill the thing in time. We have 3 ball drops remaining, but this is the last day. 3 ball drops to deal a whole lot of damage. I would love to be able to do it, though. Make no mistake. Okay, okay. Another bit of damage. We'll take it. 57 hits. Not loving it. There's blight. Okay, in order to get Blight to work, drop Peridot. Spell of Blight. And then drop. Gotta believe like a real gambler. That is true. It's not over until we're done gambling. And as of right now, we are not. Which feels great. There's more damage. A lot more damage. Okay. 45 remain. What if I dropped you? Okay. It's got no other triggers. This is the last drop. So 45 damage or fucking bust. It's time to figure it out. Which one is it, boys? It's looking to me like we're about to bust open. It's not feeling great. It's definitely felt far better before. Oh my god, I totally misread it. Wait, it's not over at all. That was 8. Holy shit, I totally forgot how to read numerals. Wait, this is huge. This is huge. Okay. More Blight. The more Blight we get, the better. We should have this now, I imagine. I know, what about your points? I think the points will come on their own. I don't think I gotta worry about those too much. We only need 12 more hits. 12 more hits is so doable in the number of drops we have. And then we'll be smooth sailing. We will go quietly into that good night, baby. Love to see it. Only 8 more damage remains. I guess we'll take a closet. Why not? Spell of Explosion. No, blight me, blight me. Be smart. As fun as it would be to not have to, you know, go explosion, or to go explosion and have more spawn down here, we'll just do what's way more intelligent of a play and kind of just let this happen as it does. All right, all right. Good. Is this it? No, you're way too high. That would have been so sick, man. Skip this, don't care. Spells, Spell of Blight. We don't need Blight anymore, unfortunately. Well, it's the best one here. We need Blight. As it turns out, it's very simple to know the use case of Blight. It's, oh, wait a minute, the other one sucked. We killed it, baby. Holy, I did not think we'd be able to actually manage a kill there. That feels great, though. We can also place something else over here now for the end. What am I looking for there? Fuck if I know. Come on, finish him, man. Fucked up, whatever. Still 17,000 off that guy. None of those, and I'm not ever gonna let anything else happen there. Get another Blight. I'm actually, you know what? I was a Blight doubter before. I'm gonna start saying that Blight is actually insanely goated. And I have a reason for saying it, by the way. The reason I think Blight is so goated is when you have the Wyvern set up like we do here, it just feeds into itself for infinite more spells that you can then keep stacking. In fact, I'm a little sad it's gonna be over soon, because like, it's going crazy now. And in fact, well, how should I place this? Okay, here's what you do. Yoink that one away, because this will go insane. Then you can put another Blight here. Then you can put another Explosion here. Then you can put another Explosion here. Then you can put another Explosion here. And then just drop all of these. And all of a sudden, watch this shit. It goes insane. And the windmill is probably about to make so much money. Remember, we just added the windmill this one drop, right? This is our one and only drop we've had with windmill. So I'm very excited to see after this one and only drop, how much money it has earned, being our only thing that we have, or our only one we have. I can't do it. I can't do it. I would love to. I can't do it. Ignition. Ignition. So we've used it once and it's already made us 114,000. Anchor has actually made us the most with practice dummy in second. That's crazy. I mean, this is just like the power of what happens when you have a ton of multipliers, because everything is getting multiplied so hard because of this. In fact, our axes chopping things I don't think mattered almost at all. There we go. Then this one goes off again. So remember, we've had windmill 2 drops now. 2 total drops. Spell of Blight or Explosion. Give me Explosion up here. After 2 drops. Oh, is this just across one of them? Maybe this isn't across the entire run. I don't know. Receipt has earned us 500,000. Okay, drop this bad boy. Put a magic castle out and send it. It's gonna hit. I feel it. It did not hit, but like, oh yeah, there's all those spawning over there. Got a ton going on. It's just such a good run, man. It's self-sustaining. It believes in itself harder than everybody else. Unlocked, or you earned 3 unlocks by satisfying the hierarchy and winning. I sure did. God damn, what a run. That one was fun. That was really good. I like that map a lot. I mean, it definitely helps you a lot in the early game because it just kind of gives you free points, but that's fine because the early games I suck the most. Carry Maul. While carrying Maul, when the ball damages an attackable, it also damage a random adjacent attackable. That's not bad at all. I'm kind of enjoying the attackables. I don't think they're nearly as good as playing good builds, but when it has 5 charges, gain a standard one. Okay, now give us free OnlyFans. Somebody will be up on their luck and people start asking insane things. All right, fine. But don't say, you know, look, you asked for this. After each tribute, gain a nest trigger. I don't think it's really helpful, but we'll take it. We've got so many available unlocks. Bonks, 25 per chance. Damn, man, I'm like that one video. You take his chance and my per chance. Avalanche has been unlocked. Dude, look, we're running out of unlocks here. We've almost got it all. For each Karen in the stack, spawn a rock ball. That's so sick. Wait, I fuck with the rock build a lot. Mainly because it's easy for me to understand. Bonks by chop ball, earn 1600 and turn it whole. Passive adjacent triggers have +1 molt per glued ball. That's crazy. It gives money and molt scales. I like that one a lot. I mean, granted, it's a little bit hard to set up. Ride the shopping cart. This ball will pick up 2 of each carryable at bonks. It can be really good to start with your pyramid run, I guess. Every drop or spawn ball appears carrying an ingredient. That's also amazing. And it's also called toque, which I didn't think is what that was called. I thought a toque was what Canadians called a beanie. Turns out I'm wrong. So I don't want sad drama mask at all, so just give me the gavel. Trust me, I'm very familiar with the gavel being pounded, all right? I'm very familiar with getting pounded. If the last drop of a tribute would end without satisfying the tribute, spawn 10 coins, then destroy retirement spawn or retirement fund. That's, I think, pretty good as a backup. Ride the bus. For each carryable this ball picks up while riding, earn 1600. That seems really good. No complaints there. Eject button I kind of liked. If bonked exactly once during the drop, gain a reroll after the drop. Also not bad at all. You can do it as your first drop and just farm rerolls off the pyramid one. Bonked by water ball, hold this ball. If holding 3 water balls, consume them and earn 800 and then gain a reroll. Don't like it. Spawn a balloon ball. Sure, why not? He's kind of looking at me in a way that I can't resist. All right, Lich, damage the Lich, then consume the ball. Defeated, gain a boon draft. This goes crazy with Spell of Blight though, because you do Spell of Blight, you can hit the Lich without having to consume it. Adjacent triggers have plus 0.1 molt for each fireball spawned adjacent to a capacitor. That's also not bad at all. Dude, the spells just seem crazy, but maybe that's just my playstyle. Hold this ball, earn 200 for each ball. Recycling bin seems awesome. Put it right at the bottom for when they're gonna leave anyways. Well, watermill, or whistle. We'll go whistle. Oh, I'm out of unlocks. But we don't have many left to go through. If I check my profile, does it tell me my unlocks? Oh, it does. Unlocked 26 out of 45 and 22 out of 28. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. There's also an unlock button next to it. I imagine that just unlocks everything for you. Streaming link Twitch. No, no. Radiator is locked. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't think we have it unlocked at all. Grapevine, I haven't even seen. Bow, I don't have. Sad drama mask, tanning chair, and well, yep, none of those really struck my fancy. Watermill or running cap. Running cap, I kind of liked. bag of movers, fanny pack, jumper cables, paper shredder, rabbit's foot. I think paper shredder we have, I've just never picked it up. All right, well, I know, only 3 hours. Wow, nice part-time streaming. But thank you guys so much for coming out. I did have a lot of fun. I don't know if I've got anybody to raid into. If I click raid, we can see who pops up. Let me click the following button. Ah, son of a bitch. No one. All right, here's another VTuber. So here you go. I'll send you over to this person. Goodbye, everybody, and thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you had a great time. And I will see you all later. YouTube, you know the vibes. You know the rules. I gotta wait a little bit longer. I'm just gonna raid over to this person. Hold on. Okay. Rating. I've successfully